It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Well, happy holidays. Ernie Fergler here.
Oh, hi, Ernie.
Fergler's Hardware. How's everyone?
Great.
Good. We're having a wonderful Christmas season, except for the Christmas tree situation that we have going right now.
You still have time to get a tree, right?
Yeah.
It's yeah. You know, first I got a load of 1,500 Christmas tree air fresheners for cars, and I sent those back, and then I got 500 tulip trees. So we just can't seem to get things right.
Do you have any Christmas trees?
No, that's the thing, Bob. We're 2 weeks out, and what? No trees. Well, now, correction. We have 47 trees that are between 50 and 80 feet tall that are left out in the lot. They aren't moving. They're not moving at all.
You gotta have a really big foyer.
Well, we're thinking of a bonfire, but we're afraid it'll just burn down the whole city. So anyway, the guys in Screen Doors came running up to me and said that they had put together, because it is important how to take care of your trees when trees get dry and what have you, an instructional video from the Screen Door gang.
What a great idea.
I guess it's ready to go. We might as well hear it. I haven't looked at this.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Screen Door Productions presents Christmas Trees and You. Nothing says Merry Christmas more than a beautifully decorated Christmas tree displayed prominently in one's home. It is important to exercise proper Christmas tree maintenance safety procedures in order to maximize your holiday experience. A freshly cut Christmas tree is the first step towards uninterrupted holiday fun, as it properly retains moisture best, unlike a tree that has been cut for some time, known as a dry needle. Here's Heather and Dick in their home ready to adorn their holiday tree. Dick was unable to buy a fresh tree this year and opted for a regular yet beautiful Christmas tree purchased cheaply from some parking lot stand.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Heather can quickly see that this tree is a safety hazard, as the needles are falling off the tree as Dick carries it through the front door. Heather quickly admonishes him, "You have a dry needle, Dick." Uh-oh, Dick knows just what to do and replies, "Oh, yeah? Well, this Christmas tree stand isn't for the tree. It's to tie to my ass so I don't fall."
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. There they go.
Needle Dick. Cheers.
How are you? It's the Bob and Tom Show. It's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold's here.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Josh is rolling up the sleeves.
Yeah.
It's getting serious. Oh, boy. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I do have a question I just thought of.
Oh.
I'm checking. Here's Tom.
Well, I guess we have to now address the question. It is what?
I think it's a good topic. Sweatiest movie ever.
Sweatiest.
You mean
Sweat. Moisture. Sweating. People
I think Das
sweating.
Boot is considered the sweat.
That's my guess.
a
lot of sweat.
Is that a submarine movie?
Yeah, different types of sweat.
Well, no,
Let's see, like
perspiration, sweat.
A body heat.
I knew that's what you were going to say. I don't think they sweat so much.
Oh, yeah.
They pant.
There's plenty of sweat.
I guess you'd say Mamma Mia, because that's your answer for all movies.
No, because there's not a lot of sweat in that. They're in the Greek islands, but they're...
It's the one thing Mamma Mia doesn't have.
Oh, my God, we don't sweat.
There's no sweat right in the script.
Well, that doesn't...
I couldn't tell you because I didn't watch a second of it.
Oh, you're missing out.
I'm sure. No, thank you.
That doesn't explain the smell then on set.
You should watch it, Tom. You should take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance.
It's a lot of fun, especially for the girls. The girls would love it.
I'm a man of a certain age. I only have so many hours left of my life. I'm not going to lose two of them to ABBA. Sorry.
Everybody,
ABBA, not ABBA.
Whatever.
Everybody has a favorite ABBA song. Everybody.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's a cute little movie, except
I
for when
don't.
Pierce Brosnan sings.
Not even Dancing Queen?
So good.
Which song does Pierce Brosnan sing?
Oh, he has a couple of them, and he's awful.
Oh.
I mean, it's so bad we laughed the entire time. And it's serious too. He's like professing his love for Meryl Streep, and you're just laughing the whole time.
Again, I don't have to ever suffer through that.
I'm surprised they
won't be
let him
watching.
sing. I'm surprised they didn't overdub that.
I'm surprised you put this much thought into an ABBA movie.
Hey, my kids, you know what? You do some things for your children. My children love it. I love it.
Well, I would teach them not to watch crap like that.
Dude, give it to her.
Okay.
Give it to her. Say that.
Really, I would teach them not to like
her
crap
opinion
like that.
reflects the friends that she has, and she has no opinion at all.
I just feel bad for Pierce Brosnan. I'm sure the man tried, did his
I'm
best.
sure he tried.
He's
but
in a real
he's
good
not
movie.
Good.
I watched the
Tearing
other day.
down.
It's called Fast Charlie. He's a hitman, and James Caan's in it. It's a pretty good movie.
He's a handsome dude.
Okay, well,
Marina
I'm glad that you enjoyed that because while you were watching that, that was that much less traffic that I have to fight.
There you go.
So there you go. You're keeping out of my way. So I guess that's fine. Thank you very much.
Are you still out there shopping?
Christy's trying so hard to hold it together right
I
now.
don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore.
I would say Cool Hand Luke has some of the best sweating.
That's a lot of sweat.
That's good sweater. That's a good sweat movie. Yeah,
I have seen that.
I wonder if you could isolate to one scene where the sweat is so significant.
Yeah, broadcast news, airplane.
there you go.
That has a scene
Great
dedicated to
Broadcast news, Albert Brooks sweating scene. That is terrific.
Flop sweat.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Do you get that, Pat?
No. I just flop dry.
the dry flop.
Forget the sweat.
Is there anything quite like that feel in your stomach right before? Oh,
worst.
What? I've forgotten that it's such and such's birthday. Oh, no. Yeah, that's no good.
Well, what's coming up in sports?
We had a Monday Night Football game last night. I believe I had this one, Tom. Look it up. Drew Lock throws a 29-yard touchdown pass. Listen to me now. Believe me later. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 28 seconds left for the Seahawks in the game. And Seattle stuns Philadelphia 20-17 last night, ending the Seahawks' 4-game skid. And they're right back into the NFC playoff picture, people. It was a great game last night for Monday Night Football fans. What are you doing?
I am quietly minding my own business and tending to a nosebleed, if it's okay with you.
Oh.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is recovering from surgery. We'll have he broke his hip. Actually, it's a serious.
Oh no!
And the problem is they had to find a ladder to get to his hip.
No kidding. Man.
That's 8 feet off the ground. I mean, he was going to a concert, Tom, and he fell and broke his hip.
Well, he's old and big.
How old is he? Do you know?
What? None of you clowns going to ask me what concert
What
he was
concert?
going to?
What
Manhattan Transfer.
Oh,
So he's not that hip.
That's a weird
Just like his hip was broken.
I bet it was a nice holiday show. Jeez.
Can you imagine him falling is like falling out of a 2-story window?
Dude.
It's gotta hurt.
It's like a giraffe.
Long way down.
Good God. Right?
Yeah, man is tall. That's just.
That's right, Tom. He's a tall man. Let's see. Sweatiest movies. Do the Right Thing is listed.
It's so hot in
That's
that
a
whole
summer
movie.
day.
Yeah.
It's really. Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah.
Are they sweating a lot?
Is that Al Pacino when he breaks the bank thing?
Oh, they turn off the air, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Streetcar.
Yeah.
Brando. Sweaty tea. Sweaty
They didn't
tea.
even have window units in that, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're hot.
And speaking of which, they do mention Rear Window. I
don't think
know.
that was sweaty, was it?
Yeah, with James Stewart.
All the windows were open.
Yeah. Grace Kelly.
Is it
Grace
so
Kelly
hot?
doesn't sweat.
So hot.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
She's perfect.
Well,
Was.
Good Lord. What?
sweat going down that mountain.
Did you hear that, Josh?
Wait a minute,
Was
Pat.
perfect.
I think Pat's referencing the method of death. Is that correct?
Crash in Monaco. Sweat a little bit those last 5 seconds.
You know, famous people really need to remember that they need to put their seatbelts on.
No joke.
That wouldn't have helped.
Gravity and physics don't really stop applying to you if you're really famous and rich.
Seatbelts.
Just ask Princess Diana.
Again, that if you see the crash, a seatbelt would have done nothing for her.
Oh,
beg
for
to
Grace
differ.
Kelly?
Or Diana. Twisted metal.
Maybe not going 100 miles an hour.
That.
Here's an idea. If you want to hide out from the press, maybe don't go to the Ritz in Paris. I don't know.
Yes. Blame the victim.
Go to Cross Village and get a nice cabin.
Yeah, she got everything she deserved, didn't she?
Cross Village.
What a lovely woman.
I could go to Monaco.
It was my fault. I forgot.
could go to Monaco.
But you're saying it's her fault.
I could go to Paris, or I can go to Michigan. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me think for about 2 milliseconds. Good God.
Well, the way the paparazzi hound you. What else is coming up? We're on your side of the room, Christy.
12 Angry Men. That's a sweaty movie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other question, what's the smokiest movie? And I've got a nomination for that one.
Nothing recently, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
What?
I think it was in black and white, too, directed by George Clooney.
Oh, Good Night, Good Luck.
Yeah.
Good Night, Good Luck. That's a great, but isn't someone smoking in every scene in that?
Yeah.
That'd be that's a whole other category.
Smoking?
Smoking in movies.
Well, you guys have
Backdraft
that.
is pretty smoky.
What?
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cruel. A lot of death. Unlike my Princess Diana hunk, very positive, advocating seatbelt use. What do you advocate?
I'm all for seatbelt
What do you
use.
advocate? Smoke alarms and fire extinguishers. There's a good Christmas gift.
Oh, smoke alarm and fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
I honestly bought the kids those smoke blankets. I did.
You might actually save their
those
lives.
things that you throw over the stove, and
Yeah.
the
Oh,
fire?
I need one of
Good
those.
for you.
I know.
Well, they must take after you when you cook.
Yep, they do. We missed yesterday. It's a very special day, December, or actually it was a few days ago, December 15th, known as Winter Vagina. We'll explain that coming up.
That's ridiculous. It's my birthday.
Mine, I was a
That was
winter
your birthday, wasn't it,
vagina
Pat?
Year round is what I She come into the room and the furnace would kick on, man. I tell you what.
So we're going to
Ice cold.
learn about the term winter vagina.
Yes, we are.
First, okay.
We got 2 guys who went on a killing spree with eagles. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Do we have a thing called Dick Summer? Oh, that's a friend of mine. What am I saying? You know Dick Summer? You know Dick, don't you? Okay. Right
she
now,
knows Dick.
I want to talk about my friend Steven. Steven Singer. Okay, now the clock is ticking. I don't have to tell you, maybe this is the time to get this done. You don't want to go. I was just talking to someone about how I just don't want to go to the stores. I don't know what to do. The mall's too crowded today. This is where Steven Singer Jewelers comes in. You can just take that phone you've got right there and log on to IHateStevenSinger.com and find out about real diamond stud earrings from a real jeweler. Steven Singer has been in business for a very long time. And there's a reason for that. It's all about quality and trust. Steven Singer Jewelers. Right now, you've got, well, Steven puts it this way. If you get your orders in before noon tomorrow, which is Wednesday, he'll get them out on time for the big day, if you know what I'm saying. IHateStevenSinger.com. Lots of jewelry, of course. Right now, highlighting those beautiful earrings. Those are always a big thrill for people. And beautiful earthborn diamonds from Steven Singer Jewelers, pure diamonds. Find out the details. See what I'm talking about by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Once again, by Wednesday, tomorrow at noon, I would do it right now. Just pull over and get it done. Real natural diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Free shipping, of course. And if he or she doesn't like the gift, send it right back on the house. Free shipping both ways. IHateStevenSinger.com. Get it done today, if you please. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. And we're looking forward to having some great gifts this holiday season.
And we'll come back with blowing our own horn. Coming back.
What horn?
Somebody sent us a very nice email.
Oh, that's very kind of them.
Specifically about Tom.
Okay, well,
if you can believe that.
You don't have to read it. Also, coming up, we have comedian Tim Cavanagh, comedian, NFL guy Kostaki Economopoulos.
Now, Tim Cavanagh, less than 20 minutes this time?
Yeah,
right?
okay, good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pig Skin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
There goes your Christmas present. I was antiquing over the weekend, and there was this giant picture of Buster Brown hanging. It was a wall art, I guess. It was hanging. It was just Buster Brown, the way he used to wink.
When you say you were antiquing.
Yeah. Looking around for antiques.
This is not online. This is at stores, walking around looking at other people's old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Why?
Why is that?
It gives Donnie Baker the creeps, too.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey, Donnie, how are you?
Good. Chick, my mom Phyllis used to make me wear Buster Brown shoes when I was a kid.
No. Wow.
I swear to God. Hell, I probably still got a few pairs up in the attic. Re-gift them to Woofy. Brings back memories. I ever tell you guys about my Christmas Eve last year?
No.
I got a last-minute part-time job at the mall. Because some dude got sick, so they needed a pinch hitter for Santa in their Christmas Eve extravaganza.
Oh, cool.
So, spoiler alert, I got all dressed up in a Santa Claus suit.
Did you?
Wow.
And it was actually fun finding out what all the kids wanted for Christmas.
I'll bet.
And not a one wanted Buster Brown shoes.
Yeah, no.
But anyways, I got done pretty late at the mall, so I just left my Santa suit on, and I ended up checking out some adult entertainment spots on my way home.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, it turned out to be a magical Christmas Eve. I even wrote a poem about it. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
It was the night before Christmas. I hit all the strip clubs with guys getting lap dances, sporting half chubs. Dancers' garters were stuffed with singles and fives from dudes who didn't want to be home with their wives. Crystal and Roxy report to stage 2. White stinks keyed up. Time to do what you do. I dressed up like Santa with the suit and the beard, hoping the stripper might see me and want to get weird. When out on stage 3, there arose such a clatter, I craned my neck to see what was the matter. Then what to my wondering eyes did appear? The biggest set of jugs I'd seen all last year. She was fire-ass hot. Them D-cups were fine. I knew in an instant she must be mine. Forget Crystal and Roxy. I'm off to stage 3. Santa'd never seen hammers quite like these. She danced over to me. Her butt started to twerk, which made her pasties fell off. So I went to work. I said, I'm Santa. Come sit here on my knee. I got presents for you. Have you something for me? She said, you're too skinny to be Santa Claus, honey, but I'll play along. You have any money? We were off to the back room in a flash. I whipped out my wallet and showered her with cash. Take my 10s, my 20s, whatever the price. And last Christmas Eve, well, Santa came twice. Enjoy the antiquing, chick.
Very
Bye,
good.
Donnie.
Very nice.
Touching.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
A Christmas poem.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Accessories can be attached at the first signs of queasiness, holding even the most unruly quaff out of the line of fire. Each Billy Mazing Barfaway barrette utilizes oversized pinch clips, making them simple to apply, even for the most impaired fingers. Just put them on as you're making a beeline toward the facilities and don't worry about a thing. Barfaway barrettes work like magic to keep your hair swept back from your face and free of stomach contents, tooth fillings, and toilet water. You'll emerge from the bathroom or back alley stylish, empty, and ready for more.
Yeah.
Just clip it, unload, and forget it. Best of all, if you order in the next 5 minutes, I'll include a tub of Bile Be Gone breath mints for absolutely free plus shipping and handling of $29.95. What comes up or down is nobody's business but yours with these powerful breath scrubbing mitts. So what are you waiting for? Order my Billy Mazing Barfaway barrettes and Bile Be Gone breath mints, and let's get this party started. I'm Billy Mazing.
Bob and Tom, you can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend, it's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Jeff Jenna is our guest.
I don't know if you remember this. A lot of people were mad at the Mattel toy company because Teen Talk Barbie, one of the 200 things Teen Talk Barbie said was, math class is hard.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, young women won't want to take math classes. And I'm just thinking, no, that's stupid. What, are American women that easily influenced? Are they? No, I don't think so. Because if they are, I think Teen Talk Barbie should say things like, sex is fun. I work hard and give my husband my paycheck.
We don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Morning.
How you doing there?
Doing great.
All right, good.
Now, coming up in the news, a new term I had never heard before.
What's that?
Experts are calling it winter vagina.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Unfortunately, I have heard of it,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Oh.
Okay, well,
It wasn't from your...
No,
doctor.
I've never had any problems in that area.
We have an update on things you don't expect to find in your salad. We have a cool world record. And we have one of those great stories about someone going to a Goodwill store and buying something,
Oh, you hate this, don't you?
turning around and selling it for 100 grand.
I love those stories.
I heard something, and I forget the phrase, but Tom and I were talking about off the air the term unpack. There's a lot to unpack here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the current Washington hack phrase, the optics. We have to unpack this story.
Optics, I like both of those. I think those are fine.
Keep using them. It just shows that you have imagination.
I can't remember what the third. Maybe somebody out there will help me. Dear Tom, This is from Caleb. I just wanted to let you guys know that you do more than you know. I'm sure I'm not the only veteran that thinks this, but your podcast and live broadcast provide all of us comfort. I walk around the house listening and appreciate every so-called inappropriate comment.
Aw.
He doesn't think they're inappropriate. Even the Princess Di stuff. I feel at home with your broadcast, and I appreciate what you do. Y'all help me feel at home, and I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Who's that from?
Caleb.
Hey, Caleb. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Caleb.
Coming up also, we have comedians Tim Cavanagh and our NFL guy, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. So we'll look forward to that. But right now we turn to Chick McGee, who is, you want to give me the record now for the shoe-in and with another victory last evening?
57 and 61.
Ooh,
so close to that 500 mark, man.
So you got a big week ahead.
Back up. Oh, yeah.
That reminds me, we will be announcing our winner for Week 15 of the NFL season. Week 14, of course, it was Ed Bohart of Taylor Mill, Kentucky. He won the Big Green Egg Mini Max and the Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese Special Bonus Oven-Baked Bundle Package. And the reason I mention this is, so officially, Week 16 starts Thursday night, and you can get in the action right now. Even if you've never done it before, just go to bobandtom.com/contest. Just pick the winners. You don't have to worry about the spread. You can base it on whatever you like. On the uniforms, the location, your favorite teams, whatever you want to do. And you could end up being a big winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max and that Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese delightful oven-baked bundle package. So, once again, log on to bobandtom.com/contest, sports fans and non-sports fans alike.
Well, you know what the big news is in the NFL? Taylor Swift was in the house, so to speak, when the Chiefs played the Patriots this past weekend. And they also had pictures of her tipping the wait staff after the game, and she had hundreds and 20s, and she was being very generous with
good for her
with all the wait staff.
It's nice.
People are losing their mind.
Was didn't she famously give all of the truck drivers on her tour $100,000 tip?
Yep.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Wasn't that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
that sounds
pretty
right,
serious
though.
business.
Last night, Monday Night Football, Drew Lock, a 29-yard touchdown pass with 28 seconds left to cap a 92-yard drive, and the Seahawks beat the Philadelphia Eagles, or as I say, Philadelphia, 20-17.
Caleb wants his money back.
Ending a 4-game skid and getting back into a NFC playoff contention. They rally around their backup quarterback, Drew Lock. And
this is like the greatest year for backup quarterbacks ever, isn't it?
I think so.
I think it might be.
The great Gardner Minshew.
Yes.
There may be yet another Gardner Minshew tribute.
What do you mean, maybe?
In the offing.
What are you talking about?
Well, Pat, of course. I'm sorry. Mick Jaguar rather has, of course, the definitive Gardner Minshew song. But I believe there's going to be another entry coming up.
Well, we don't have much time. The games are going to be here.
It's top secret, but I'm very excited about it.
What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Huh, Chick?
I'm just going to, it's one of my surprises.
It's one of your big surprises.
Thank you for the off-mic Ace laugh. I heard it. I heard that.
Hey, Christmas Eve. No, I'm sorry. December 31st. New Year's Eve, the Raiders are here. Do you know that, Ace? The Raiders are in town?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going?
It's out of my hands.
Oh, he's looking at you.
Too late. Too late. I don't think those are available.
You'd want a hotel suite
Sure,
downtown.
Four
Right?
Seasons.
You got to stay downtown.
No, you got to. Yeah. And then
you don't necessarily need a room. There are many people that stay there under the bridge.
We need to talk to. Excuse me, sir. Would you like a room? All right over here. This piece of cardboard. Right this way.
Or the closet would be
The alley is a
fine.
nice place to
Would you like a less than filthy towel? Perfect.
For some reason, this reminds me. Pat has a new song that I really like.
Hot dog.
As we all know, they say, write what you know. And so over the years, Pat has written many, many great songs about aspects of his personal life and his son. He's a great dad, of course. But Pat is having a dental issue that I was not aware of. And do you want to explain what I'm talking about, Pat?
Yes, in the form of song. I'll explain. I got a pain in my mouth. It's my front tooth. Ouch! They're gonna pull it out, put an implant in. Oh, that's the costly truth. It's gonna be $5,000. I'm gonna sound like this for months. It's the tooth that ruined Christmas. Took all my Christmas cash in a flash. I'll have to wear a temporary, oh, that does not fit. Oh, it moves a bit. If I have to say the word ship, for example, it'll sound like shut your mouth. I'll be fired from the radio. If you curse a lot, they gotta let you go. I'll get no severance. There's a morals clause. There'll be no Santa Claus. That hurts. All I want for Christmas is my one front tooth. Tom, buy me a tooth. My one front tooth.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus was because of the tooth.
Who would have thought all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth? That was
a nice callback.
That was a big hit.
Which tooth is it, Pat?
The right one right here, my right.
The top
as
one?
my dad would say, stage right.
Stage right? But I mean the top, right?
Yeah.
The big one.
Front tooth.
Incisor, yeah.
Right in front.
Front tooth. The big one. The one that you don't want to go and look like a hill jack for
The one
3
that
months.
he rips things with.
You know, that reminds me of something, Josh. Something traumatic from my childhood.
Oh.
We were studying, I was at Mercer.
Tom, you're in a safe place.
I was at Mercer Elementary School. And we opened up the book, and it was a health book, and it was thing on teeth. And I raised my hand, and I said, oh, look at this one, on whatever it was, blah, blah, blah. This is the incisor. Now, in my defense, doesn't that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
Did everybody point at you and laugh?
Oh,
it does look like an incisor.
Yeah, sure. But so to this day, I don't use the word incisor.
Oh.
Boycotting it.
Scarred you.
Fortunately, it doesn't come up in conversation all that often.
I had the opposite story. I was the only one in my second grade class who knew what the word alligator meant.
Oh.
Because I had Dr. Seuss's dictionary. Remember this? It had all it was like a thick book. I don't know how I got it. But I would read his dictionary, and I knew alligator. I raised my hand. It's alligator. And you could hear, ooh.
Nice.
Very
Big
nice.
brain on that one.
That's right.
And we have an article coming up that we're going to review about apes and their memories, which is really interesting.
Apes and their memories.
Washoe was my friend. I hear it's near the end.
the red ass
He's
man.
in monkey hospice. And I forgot how the
Monkey
That
hospice.
made my holiday season. Monkey hospice.
I don't know why. I needed a rhyme, Pat. You and I struggle with this every morning.
Fantastic.
If you think about it, of course they have
it's
monkey
about
hospice.
this thing is about the memories of apes, which is so interesting. But it says that humans. I don't know if you have that one. I might have even left
I
it
have
in.
it.
Where it says humans can only remember faces for 48 years. I'm telling you, I could probably look at my 6th grade class and tell you everybody's name.
You're kidding.
No, I don't know why. I don't know anyone's name. I go to parties with Kelly, and I'll go,
oh, boy.
Who's that?
Yeah.
And I know who that. What's the name of his wife? I've told you 17 times. I don't remember. Okay, my mind is full of irrelevancies.
Wouldn't it come in handy if you had like a talk back in your ear that you could talk to your significant other while you're walking around a party?
Well, I had an idea for it would look like a pen. And you would put it in your pocket, and it would be Bluetooth connected to your ear. And as you walked up to someone, they'd have to be wearing a device, and it would tell you, "Her name is Susan. Do not mention her sister." Well, why can't I mention her sister? There was an incident.
Hi, Susan.
She may be in a woman's prison, but she's very
Sorry to hear about your sister.
So
Susan, how are you? Don't worry, I'm not going to mention your sister.
That'd be very handy. Now, when you go to those events where you have to wear a name tag, there's also a trick to that. You don't want to be caught looking at the name tag.
Right.
Because it can be misunderstood as you're staring at her tab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
But yeah, that can be a problem. I knew someone who, sounds really ridiculous. They would always go to events with their own name tag. In other words, they brought one. It's like bringing a pool stick to a pool hall.
Right.
A weirdo.
They had
absolutely.
This guy was had run for a significant office in law.
Oh, and I'm sure he's very distinguished.
No, he was just a guy that had way too much money and pissed it away running for office. But yeah, he
buying name tags.
He and his wife. No, I'm not kidding. They had like a sterling silver.
Oh my God!
Avoid them.
Now, what's your policy on that? If you go to a place and they have the stickers and you're supposed to write your name, do you?
Oh, you put a fake name on it, right?
Yep.
That's always hilarious.
No.
Hello, I'm Pinky.
Hello, Mr. Goring. Funny finding you here.
To put it on the left or right side. That's a big thing now.
Left, right?
What?
Left.
Someone in the SS is what Tom comes up
I
with.
go stage left. As
I always thought it was stage
say.
left, too, and I was told you go right because when you shake someone's hand, you're looking that way. You're looking at their right shoulder, not at their left. So you're looking at their name tag.
Does this give us a little snapshot into the things you and your friends discuss?
No, I have to do a lot of meetings.
Name tag etiquette.
I have to go to a lot of meetings.
Well,
you don't have to.
Christy, would you like for next Christmas to get you your own sterling silver name tag?
No, I don't want to. I don't.
Gold, baby, gold.
I am not making this up. This is
I would look that. I should have gotten you those for Christmas. That would have been a great idea. Let's see what that would
in
cost.
any event,
watch me frisbee it in the woods.
We've gotten off topic. So, Pat, when do you get this new tooth? When do they do it?
Scheduled for January 4th. Okay. I may have to move it.
Okay. Do you have to pay up front?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They see me coming in. No checks.
So, sir, I assume you're just leaving your car here?
Do we get the payment book?
Just pull it around back with all the others.
A little research shows us you're what they call upside down.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Boy, these are cheap. I can get them by the dozen.
we got
sterling silver?
No, they're not in sterling.
We got off topic, and I blame myself. But we can go back to that. I'll tell you that coming up in about 45 minutes, we're going to talk with comedian Tim Cavanagh. Celebrate some great birthdays, I'm sure.
TC.
And Kostaki Economopoulos with our NFL report. Once again, Chick McGee, a big week in the shoe and approaching 500 now on the season against the spread. Very good.
Jamar Chase's separated shoulder with the Bengals is expected to keep him sidelined for Cincinnati's upcoming game against the Steelers. The Bengals' two-time Pro Bowl receiver sustained the injury late, and this past Saturday's overtime win over the Vikings. Chase currently has 34 more catches and more than twice as many receiving yards this season as the Bengals' second leading receiver, Tyler Boyd. How you doing, Boyd? And two men, the Daily Montanan has published this article. Two men have been indicted by a federal grand jury after a killing spree in Montana that spanned several years, during which they alleged to have illegally killed approximately 3,600 bald eagles and golden eagles.
What?
What the hell?
What are you doing?
What is their problem?
This is hunting. It's a sport. In addition to standing accused of having murdered our national bird, Tom, The two men accused illegally of selling the eagles on the black market.
Who buys an eagle?
All across the United States. The Daily Montanan published a copy of the indictment. Simon Paul of Montana and Travis John Branson of Washington are facing 36 years in prison.
This is monstrous. You do what everybody else does. You kill a hawk and you paint it like an eagle.
Yes.
So I have a question. Who wants one of these?
I don't know what you would do with them on the black market.
You'd stuff them, you know, and
you've heard of the term
your house.
Damning evidence, right?
Yes.
Well, according to reports, the authorities recovered text messages between the two men.
Hey, how many eagles did you kill today? Bald or gold?
Travis is alleged to have texted the others saying, "Out here committing felonies.
Oh,
I'm on a killing spree."
Oh man.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand the...
These people are...
Why is there who would want a stuffed bald eagle?
You know they're out. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Back room. Yeah, that's right.
It was that guy on...
Isn't it majestic?
That guy on Roadhouse would have had one.
Yeah, he would have.
That's the exact opposite of what you should do.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But there are people that don't know that.
Villains out there.
God. So are these guys going to get prison time, I hope?
Oh, yeah, they're up for 36 years. I don't know how they get out of it.
They don't.
No.
And there is a Bald Eagle Act. It provides criminal penalties for persons who take, possess, sell, purchase, barter, or offer to sell, purchase, transport at any time, in any manner, any bald eagle or any golden eagle, alive or dead.
Yeesh.
Any part of the eagle.
If these guys have done hundreds of these, do you assume at one point they actually tried to eat one?
They must have.
I would think.
That's another buyer for these underground supper clubs.
Is that a thing?
Oh, they're rampant.
In that movie?
You keep promising me that
in that
we're
movie,
gonna
The Freshman? Is that a thing? Is there one of those?
I'll bet there is.
Every town has an underground supper club.
Really?
Yeah. I may or may not.
Did you ever see the movie The Freshman, Chris?
Yes, I did.
It's a very good
Matthew
movie.
Broderick?
Yes.
Yes.
It's very good.
Marlon Brando?
Yes. That scene where Marlon Brando's
Yep.
dumping all the sugar into the little tiny thing of whatever it is, cappuccino. Apparently he ad-libbed that. That's as funny. Just such a great movie. But yeah, there's an underground supper club that they're actually eating a endangered species.
We've eaten a lot. I mean, I hear that those clubs eat a lot of many exotic animals.
I would assume eagle would be very tough.
It's not as tough as from what I understand.
Why do you think it'd be tough?
Do you go with a dipping sauce? I assume in your case ranch.
When they're battered, you want to dip them in something.
I got 2 words for you for eagle: honey barbecue.
I think someone's actually eaten a bald eagle.
Absolutely.
Sure they have.
If you had told me that people were hunting them deliberately, I would be stunned.
Out here committing felonies, Josh.
Your Honor, my clients didn't know they were committing felonies. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
They
text.
They texted. They said they were committing felonies.
Oh, but how about some evidence?
Let's see some real evidence.
Remember DeLorean getting off? All they have him is on tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have had OJ on tape at the scene. He would have gotten up.
True enough, man.
Interesting stuff going on out there. And I told you my eagle story, didn't I?
Your eagle story.
About the collars?
Well, you every
Oh, yeah.
every day you have
some guys that were working on my house had been working. Well, we had an eagle's nest about a mile from here.
Right.
And we'd see them all the time. They were beautiful.
An airy, please.
And the point is...
A-E-R-I-E, airy. That's a good Wordle word.
These construction guys... they were working near this tower, and there was a big eagle's nest there. And they walked over there one day.
Airy.
And the nest had fallen down, and they found a number of small... Shut up. A number of small cat and dog collars.
How dare you interrupt the story we've heard 9 times?
I'll explain how radio works later, Joe.
Please do, because I don't know.
The point being that these eagles, as majestic as they are,
eat something.
They eat an occasional cat or dog.
Okay, so why isn't that against the law? If an eagle swoops down and grabs my puppy...
You can kill it.
You're damn right you can. How about that, national bird? How'd that taste?
It tasted like a small labradoodle.
Oh.
now.
You know what would be really good right now with an eagle?
What?
Some delicious cheese.
A tortilla?
It's our bonus prize. GardnersWisconsinCheese.com has stepped up. Hurry up. This is a great gift for the holidays. And the holidays keep going after Christmas. You got to have those special events and parties. How about some oven-baked bundles? Oh, it's tasty. Tell me more, Josh.
I'd love to. Yeah, you're right. They're perfect for the New Year's Eve bashes that you're going to attend or be a part of or host. And won't you be the host with the most when you have Gardner's Wisconsin cheese and sausage on that counter there for everybody to grab buffet style? It's, all right. Don't take all the summer sausage. Make sure you... how'd you like that little scenelet?
That was really hit home.
You really connected with us. Let me tell you a little bit about Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Artisan meats, quality cheese, the freshest curds you've ever tasted, and those famous squeaky curds, they come in great flavors. They're made fresh in the morning and most often delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. That stuff Tom was talking about, the amazing ooey gooey oven-baked cheese, that arrives pre-baked. You heat it and eat it and grill it, skillet, air fry it, however you like it. It's always a winner. For the sophisticated palate, try the super sharp aged cheddars, 4 to 17 years. I say go right down the middle almost. 8-year-old super sharp cheddar is powerful, creamy, melts in your mouth, and those summer sausages. Boy, it may be the winter, but what a perfect time for summer sausage. It's a misnomer. Don't just ignore the summer part. Get the most delicious sausage you've had. And those meat sticks, the perfect snack for those on the go, and great stir sticks for Bloody Marys. Check out everything at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. Try them out. You'll see the difference. GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. Remember, cheese is always a good idea, particularly now, because right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. That's Gardners, GARDNERS, WisconsinCheese.com.
What is it? Was that a grill it, skillet? Is that what you said?
Yeah, or air fry it.
Reminds me of that great Broadway song. Grill it, skillet, long as you can eat it, it's cheese. Anyone get the reference?
I don't.
I do not.
Right? It's from Hair, yeah. Thank you very much.
Hey, we had a bowl game yesterday. I'll tell you all about it.
Okay, next, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
This right in the live show.
Hi, Tom here. God knows I'm not perfect. I guess I can be difficult and sometimes perhaps a little demanding. Oh, sure, some might say tyrannical, but I don't get it. I try to be a nice guy, but lately it seems that everybody's pissed at me. My friends are pissed, my doctor's pissed, my mother's pissed, my lawyer's pissed, my waiter's pissed, and chick is pissed. Everybody's pissed at me. My banker's pissed, the band is pissed, my plumber's pissed, the fisher pissed, my barber's pissed, my brother's pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Tom, you are an evil bastard. We're all pissed at you today.
I am sick of all your bitching. Here's a check. Go away.
Yeah. Your boss is pissed, your kids are pissed, your neighbor's pissed, your sister's pissed. We'll bet even God is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. When I wrote my pissed off list, I'm sure there's someone that I missed, and that will probably make them pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Very justifiably.
Everybody's pissed at
your friends are pissed, your family's pissed, your mother's pissed, your lawyer's pissed, your waiter's pissed, your dog is pissed.
Everybody
Paging Michael Hunt.
All right.
Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
All right. You ready for this?
We are ready.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see. Pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Hey, Bob, you okay?
Why do you ask, Tom?
Well, I noticed you're scratching your crotch and kind of clutching your chest.
Yeah, well, I have jock itch and a really bad case of indigestion.
Have you taken anything for it?
That's just it, Tom. I don't know what to take.
Here, try one of these.
Okay, you're the doctor, but what is it?
It's the only medicine you can take that relieves both painful indigestion and pesky jock itch at the same time.
What's it called?
Bob, it's from the people who make Tums. It's called Scro-Tums.
Huh?
Tom's right, Bob. New Scro-Tums can relieve indigestion and jock itch in just minutes.
Hey, feeling better, Bob?
Oh, like $1 million.
Let me buy you a beer.
Great.
And how about some nuts?
Thanks.
Yes, thanks to Scro-Tums, Bob can have a handful of nuts without attracting disgusted stares or worrying about a bad case of indigestion. Scro-Tums, the only product on the market that relieves jock itch and indigestion at the same time. Get your hand out of the front of your pants, put it in your back pocket, pull out your wallet, and buy some Scro-Tums today. Just look for the fuzzy little bag the next time you're at the drugstore. Scro-Tums from Frigamall Pharmaceuticals, the same people who brought you the product that relieves painful corns on your feet and itchy hot hemorrhoids. Cornhole H. Right, Bob?
Rightio.
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Comedian Dwight Slade.
I think they're overdoing the IDing for liquor. We ID under 65. Bring your walker.
Yeah.
I got carded the other day, and it's like, look into my eyes. You ever seen a 21-year-old with this much hate and bitterness in their eyes?
Yeah.
Let's not count the birthdays. Let's count the dark angels. The people who think and cluck at the same time.
How does that work?
You ask them a question. You go, hey, are we doing dinner tomorrow? Dinner tomorrow. What are you, an Aborigine? Answer the question. I want to go to dinner. You're hunting for Coke bottles. Let's go.
Hi, this is Andy Kindler, and this is a different register in my voice. And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
5.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Lots of sports, Tom. It just keeps happening.
It's a shame we have got a request we got to get in.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to that in just a second.
We had a college football bowl game yesterday, Tom.
Which insignificant one was it?
Well, that's hardly fair. It was the famous Toastery Bowl.
Oh, okay.
You remember the restaurant, the famous Toastery?
I'm not familiar with it, no.
Very big in the South, and it was held in...
Who was playing?
Charlotte, North Carolina. It was Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers, and Old Dominion, the Monarchs.
The Truckers.
Old Dominion, yeah, that's a trucker.
Very nice. Who won?
Western Kentucky scored 21 straight points in the fourth quarter, an improbable 38-35 overtime win over Old Dominion for Western Kentucky.
And where was the Toaster Bowl?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Sounds nice. A good time had by all.
I really enjoyed this line of questioning.
Yeah, it's not angry or confrontational at all.
That's the most indifferent.
Oh,
who played?
Yeah.
Well,
who played?
Don't half the teams in these bowls have a sub 500 record?
Let me tell you something. The Western Kentucky kids had a great time and they won the bowl game. Okay.
Yeah, congratulations to them. Yes.
I bet it was a blast.
Have you seen the Western Kentucky mascot? It's a big red Muppet. They call him, what do they call him?
Big Red?
I think it is. I think it might be Big Red.
Be weird if they called him Purple Steve or something.
And they put him in different positions on the side of the kid's helmet, depending on what position you play. Like he was crouched down as a running back.
Oh, that's cool.
And
That's his name, Big Red.
Catching.
That's a lot of work. What if
Is
you
that
have,
what you'd
what if
say?
what if you have a player that goes both ways? By which I mean not sexually, of course, which is up to him. I meant
offense, defense.
Yes, thank you very much.
Why am I going to be taken to task over this exchange and not him?
I can make you happier.
Today?
Yes.
All right.
If you're having trouble breathing, I can get a nice sigh out of you right now by saying 2 requests for this one.
Oh. God.
Yes, it's the real 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh God.
You know, you play that. And I hate to sound like a prude, but I used to work in a department store, and I used to sit there for an 8-hour shift and have to listen to that Muzak Christmas tape over and over. And they would play the single most annoying song known to man. You all know that song I'm talking. That song, the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, first off, guys, I don't believe this song. I can't believe that anybody is this into birds. All right, think about it, Tom. On the 7th day alone, this guy's getting 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge. That's 23 birds. Who is this man? Alfred Hitchcock? Now, by the 12th day, he's accumulated 42 swans a-swimming, 42 geese a-laying, 36 calling birds, 30 French hens, 22 turtle doves, and 12 partridges. Now, I hope this man's got a newspaper subscription. Because that's 184 birds. And we didn't even take into consideration those geese are a-laying. Some of those eggs will be a-hatching. Hey, and if that's not bad enough, come the 8th day, they start sending in show business people. Yeah, ladies dancing, drummers drumming, pipers piping, lords a-leaping. All right, Bob, I'll accept that they're in show business. They're used to working around the holidays. But what about those poor maids a-milking? They ought to be home with their family on Christmas, not yanking on a cow. I can just see him sitting there on their stool. He brings in one more stinking bird. And I'll be damned if I'm picking those pears.
Randy Lubis, that to me is an absolute classic. It's like great poetry, Josh. Every word in the right place.
I totally agree.
Not too many words. Just brilliant.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Randy, Mr. Randy Lubis, and the real 12 Days of Christmas. And now we return to Chick McGee with.
Okay, more sports coming up. I know you like this delivery.
Do Do we have another bowl?
We have another bowl.
Well, we got a bowl tonight. I'll have to get
Which one
back.
is it? Which
I'll
one is
have
it
to get
tonight?
back to you. You're just going to make fun of it. So why do I share this with you? Why?
The Crew X Crotch Rot Bowl.
The what? Crotch rock?
Crotch rot.
You know, there are many college athletes taking part.
I think it's great for them. I just don't have to waste my time worrying about it.
It's the Frisco Bowl, Marshall and UTSA, University of Texas, San Antonio. I think they're the Roadrunners.
All right, very good.
And the Thundering Herd from Marshall.
Well, that'll be fun.
We are Marshall?
Yeah, now that's all coming up along with comedian Tim Cavanagh, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos with our NFL report and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I'll play an Owen.
You don't? Okay, cool.
It's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teat. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skill it, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. But you cook the cheese, I guess.
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
Can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little. We want to look good in the painting.
And the announcer for the Super Friends, dead on too, by the way. I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah, he was the guy who was after Ted Knight. Ted Knight did the original ones.
Right.
He'd be like, meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Jackie and Sarah and Monroe, get ready. Aquaman, I want you on the golf course in 5 minutes. Chop, chop.
Hey, Superman, you're going to free bowl of soup with that hat or what? Talk to the judge.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold over there at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Steven Singer Jewelers makes it easy to buy real, natural, earthborn diamond jewelry for someone you love. No phony sales ever. Just one perfect price every day.
Nice.
Visit IHateStevenSinger.com for more details.
Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. Ace Cosby joke of the day. Red Pepper Hot is going to come whipping out any minute. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Don't you mean any second?
Yeah, I could.
Well, I'd be very interested in
Push
hearing.
the button, Max.
I'm trying to there, Chief.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
What is Santa's laundry detergent of choice?
Oh, boy.
What is Santa's laundry detergent of choice? I don't know, Ace. What?
Yuletide.
Oh!
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
The holidays.
That doesn't even make sense.
Good comedy and good food. Go to omahasteaks.com, get 50% off site-wide, plus get an extra $30 off when you use code BTS at checkout. I'll tell you more about this in about 11 minutes. Minimum order may be required.
Pretty good bit on Saturday Night Live this past week. They were down in Elf Town at the North Pole, and they were having trouble, so they had to go down for news. The elves have a news station, and they had a reporter, an elf reporter live, and they all had like poppy peppermint and all that. But whales were breaking through the ice underneath the town square and eating elves. And it was pretty funny.
Good.
And Bowen Yang was the press secretary for the elves. It was pretty good.
Is that the guy that was the iceberg one time?
Yeah, I didn't.
I
didn't get that.
He's good.
We lack the mental capacity to understand what was funny about it.
Some are good, some aren't. We're used to that here.
Yes, we are.
I'm not going to complain. I love that joke.
That's exactly right.
Stupid world record.
What's the other, by the way, excuse me, what's the other go-to detergent? I'm a Tide guy. My mom was a Tide lady. I'm a Tide person.
I thought, I was thinking maybe Ace was going to say holiday cheer.
Cheer, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking maybe you all.
You all, yeah.
When Santa goes south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah.
What's his favorite detergent? You all. The point is, Ace, that joke needs work. Do you agree?
I think he might disagree on that. And one thing I've learned, don't cross Ace.
Okay.
You're just fighting a losing battle.
Okay, y'all. You will all, the detergent of choice for a Southern Santa. Okay, sir.
Okay, here we go. The top 5 laundry detergents. Ready? Number 5, Clean Cut Liquid Laundry Refill.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Number 4, Kirkland Signature Ultra Clean HE.
It's Costco brand. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, Tide Plus Bleach Powder. Number 2, Persil Pro Clean. I've seen that as
that's what I use.
A dishwasher.
That's expensive, right?
Persil?
P-E-R-S-I-L.
Never heard of it.
And then number 1.
Persil is actually really good detergent.
No, I'm just saying.
Never heard of it, therefore it doesn't exist.
You would know it if you saw it in the
I tried to
store.
make this point a few weeks ago, and none of you bit. Aren't there things that because your mom did them or your dad did them, you do?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah. Not only do we bid, I had a stellar
And
joke
I
out of
use
that.
Tide
You had a
forever.
stellar joke out of it? Oh, please.
Exact
Oh, please share.
opposite.
That's right.
You know how radio works. Everyone's already heard it, Josh. Don't do it again. Oh, I'm sorry. No, what was your joke?
Really?
What was your joke?
Sorry.
You said, what was your contention?
Well, I think there are certain things that for example, automobiles. There are many people, hey, my dad always drove a Chevy. I'm a Chevy guy, always have been,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
I've always used Tide. I've always used Ivory soap. That's what my mom did. That's what I do. I don't know.
Oh, so there were things that you would do just because your mom would do
I never
it?
really gave it a lot of thought.
Yeah, same here, yeah. Yeah, my mom would always do something that I ended up doing, which was make out with my dad.
And you didn't want to bring it back? That's a genius joke. And you could have gone down the filthy road. You didn't.
No, make out with.
Those of us who
said
were
make out with.
Right.
I mean, it could
those
have
of
been
us
awful.
listening who were forced to make out with their parents.
Oh, God.
Highly offended.
We're not loud.
Highly offended.
I'm sure there's an organization for that.
Did you give us the number 1 detergent?
Tide.
Okay.
So they got 2 in the top 5?
There's one with bleach and one without.
Chick, do you wash your clothes in Tide?
Sure, it's too cold to wash them out, Tide.
Yeah, we nailed that.
We've got that down.
Fine job. That timing is just incredible.
Boom.
Ace wrote that.
Kaboom.
So you use Persil?
Mm-hmm.
I really have never.
Actually, to be quite honest, I've now gone to the laundry sheets, but
I'm considering
I was
those.
a Purcell
You like them?
forever.
You like the laundry
I
sheet?
do.
Yeah.
Maybe we should write an ad for him.
I don't think
wow.
so.
It smells like sheet.
Are you tired of
sheet?
your laundry smelling like sheet?
Oh, you guys are.
I have what's called laundry sauce. And I think
Sauce?
it's Australian sandalwood or something they're shipped in.
Wait, so instead of detergent, you use laundry sauce?
That's just a marketing thing, yeah. But it's it gives a little pouch. Yeah.
I thought I was the one that was pretentious.
I
think you're getting more weird than I am.
Clean people, fragrance-free.
Everything you do, I do. I just keep it quiet.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's exciting. So tell me about the laundry sheets. So there's no.
I use Clean People fragrance-free laundry detergent sheets. They're plant-based. They're very nice. They come in a little tiny box.
Hey, Pat.
That could be my lunch.
Pat, forget about the broccoli. We've got laundry sheets. I heard they taste like sheet.
They're the fruit roll-up of the vegan world. So they taste like sheet.
Is the idea that you're not using all the liquid or something, so it's cheaper to transport?
Yeah, and they're literally.
And there's no single-use plastic
box
container.
is smaller than this, and it's 96 loads for.
I'm still a tie guy.
96 loads.
That's a lot of loads.
I gave my girl 96 loads.
About a week's worth.
No, I highly recommend them.
I like the I like the pods. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, well, you can kill the environment. Go right ahead.
What? Too late. I'll be dead.
that?
I'll be dead by the time it kicks in, so I don't care.
What is that? What is that joke? Difference between your mom and a load of laundry or something? Or,
what?
Your mom and the washing machine. After I dump a load in, the washing machine doesn't follow me around all week or something like that.
That's close.
I love it. I love it.
Your delivery. I like
it's
paints
close.
a picture.
That's right. You dumping a load in, Tom?
Yeah, I like your conversational delivery.
That's right.
This may or may not be the joke. Let me just throw out some.
Do you laugh at that line in Christmas Vacation when Juliette Lewis goes, "Grandpa, he worked really hard on. he worked really hard. So did washing machine."
That's exactly right.
Just the crusty old.
Very hard. And isn't that like Eli Wallach or somebody?
E.G. Marshall.
E.G. Marshall. Yeah. So the washing machine. Now,
well, Chick, will you do us a favor of telling the story of you seeing a man, you and your buddy were walking in the street and you saw a guy walk out of a washing machine repair shop?
Oh, well, we were downtown. This happened in Williamson, West Virginia. And I was before I was hired here and exposed to all you people, this gentleman in 1978 was the funniest man I'd ever known. And this guy comes walking down the street at us, me and Bill, and he's carrying the middle part of a washing machine. And Bill nudges me and goes, "Look at this guy. He's a real agitator." And
I believe, if I may.
Yeah, please help it.
His line was, "There goes a real agitator."
There goes a real agitator.
That's very good.
That's really good. That's perfect because you can't.
It's lovely.
How often are you going to get that chance?
Yeah.
How long did you laugh?
He's coming right at us with it was
Could be in a movie.
about an hour and a half. Yeah. It was amazing.
It spice up a lot of movies.
So good.
Great line like that.
Where was I?
I think you were doing some
World
bowl
record.
game.
Oh, the world record on
baked bean bowl. Or
a world record on conjoined twins.
Oh.
How about that? Anybody want to hear about that one? Oldest conjoined twins right now. Anybody want to guess?
And this is what was formerly called Siamese twins.
68.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Well, yes, but not, I don't see. Not using the word is not using the word.
That's why they changed the word.
Don't bring it up and say.
What other words could we?
Yeah. What other words aren't we supposed to?
That was formerly known as the.
Well, here's some Italian people. They were formerly known as.
I'm going to say in their 80s.
Oh my Lord! No, they're younger. They're 62 years old.
Oh, Pat, good job.
Ronnie and Donnie Galis. They're 62.
Where do they live?
And they're conjoined at the head.
They live in the same place.
They're conjoined at the head?
Yeah, I'm not doing this anymore.
He's not playing along.
He's not playing along, and it really makes it rough. It really makes it rough for those of us who are, what, Josh? Trying.
That's right.
That's right.
Trying to make the world a better place, are you?
Tom, Chick's working hard.
Okay.
So do washing machines. Here, all of a sudden,
Teaser.
his interest will become heightened. We've got a world record about pull-ups. Woo!
Those are hard.
Not diapers.
Never done a one in my life. Never been able to. I'm a weak fat man.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
Senior year of high
Makes
school
me mad.
football, I went nuts, but not since
Really?
then. Yeah, not since
very,
then.
very
What do you mean, really?
I mean,
You're just a walking turd, aren't you, with a mouth? You really are. I bet when you were a senior in high school, you couldn't do a pull-up.
I had the record there for a while.
You had
No
the
kidding.
record for
Pull-up record.
Yeah,
how many?
13.
Whoa!
In how
That's
long?
a lot.
Hour and a half?
No, in one sitting. I were
Not
standing,
bad.
one hanging, if you will.
Well, weren't you the...
I was
Didn't you
also-
weigh the least of anybody
yes,
in
I was
your
also
class?
at the time I was your size, Christy, which makes it a lot easier.
Sure.
Well, back in the day, Chick was a slab of beef, man. He was true prime.
Twisted gristle, baby.
Hey, speaking of beef, that reminds me of Omaha Steaks. And yesterday I sent out my last box.
Oh.
I've sent out like 20 of these things. This is the best gift ever. So if you're a friend of mine and you got one last year, you're getting one again.
Tom, I hope you sent one to yourself.
I've got one right now in the freezer.
Everybody has the same response when Tom sends him a box of Omaha Steaks. Phew, he's not coming. All right. Ooh, we got the steaks.
Well, let Omaha Steaks take care of your holiday needs. That's right. You've got New Year's coming up. Of course, Christmas and all the other holidays happening. Why don't you go to omahasteaks.com and take advantage of this amazing offer, 50% off site-wide. That's half off everything. I mean, what are we doing here? Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filets mignon, gourmet jumbo franks, easy-to-prepare meals ready in a flash. No matter what you send them or yourself, Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Tom knows it. That's why he's sent packages to his brothers and many other loved ones. I'm sure some of our correspondents are getting some as well.
That's right.
Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. That's right. And every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. It is the most wonderful time of the year, but it can be a little stressful, can't it? Well, let Omaha Steaks help with that stress. Give something convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on the faces of those you love when you send them a gourmet gift from omahasteaks.com. And don't forget, for a limited time, 50% off site-wide and an extra $30 back when you use promo code BTS at checkout. It's a heck of a deal. Wonderful food. Please give them a visit. omahasteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness today. Minimum order may be required.
Thank you very much. I think this guy's on my Christmas list. His name is Tim Cavanagh. We're going to be talking to him in just a few minutes. Comedian Tim Cavanagh and comedian Kostaki Economopoulos on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
But, Bob, you brought a surprise for us today, did you
Well,
not?
you know, we've been going over this debate on Twitter, at parties, about the movie Die Hard.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie?
Yes.
It's an action film.
Well, I don't. Josh,
I say it's a Christmas film.
Ryan,
I'm in on the Christmas film.
Chick.
I say it's not Christmas until John McClane drops Hans Gruber off the Nakatomi.
Spoiler
Nakatomi. That's right.
That's right.
Ace.
I'm going.
Holiday action.
Holiday action, but it's
Holiday
still
action.
a Christmas Christy.
It's a Kwanzaa movie.
I think it's an action film. When you say Christmas movies, that does not spring to mind for me.
No. Which one does?
Elf. It's my favorite.
Elf?
Love Elf.
Hi, I'm Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
Okay, but you know,
Hope you
to
find
me,
your dad,
any
buddy.
movie that has
Thanks, Norwell.
a Christmas scene in it is considered a Christmas movie.
Okay, we'll give you that, I guess.
It's a good thing to watch during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I found out I was doing this program,
It sounds like you got a flat tire on the side of the road.
Yeah, it
when
sounds
I
like
found out, my car broke down.
Sounds like jury duty.
when I found out I was doing Bob and Tom jury duty,
Yes.
I figured, well, I'll whip up something,
Great.
and it's about Die Hard, the Christmas movie.
It's Nakatomi Christmas. John McClane is in the air. Wife Holly Gennaro knows that John will soon be there. Douchebag Harry Ellis does another line of blow. Some dude's banging Blondie on a desk he doesn't know. John is pissed at Holly, she used her maiden name. Hans Gruber starts a shooting, and the party goes insane. All hell breaks loose, but our hero doesn't lose his head. To me it isn't Christmas until these words are said. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, come out to the coast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, the LAPD's toast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber doesn't know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, have machine gun, ho, ho, ho. John McClane is barefoot. The bad guys shoot the glass. Our boy Roy gets pissed and kicks Edgar Winter's ass. They find the detonators, explosions everywhere. Nakatomi Plaza, gonna need a few repairs. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, come out to the coast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, the LAPD's toast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber doesn't know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, have machine gun, ho, ho, ho.
That's right.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, John needs a big promotion. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber dies in very slow motion.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
Beautiful, John.
It shows what a guy can do in an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Jeez, Mr. Grizz took me 4 days.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see, pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, yes. Individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
And
so that was your daddy day?
Daddy-daughter day. We went to the tattoo parlor.
You went to a tattoo parlor?
Uh-huh.
Classy.
I kept trying to talk.
Here's the one I want you
Yeah.
to get, sweetie. It's I know that's there. That's a lawnmower, and that's the Pink Panther.
No daughters, man.
I kept trying to tell her.
Sorry.
You know, if you ever get a crush on a boy, here's what you need to do: just tattoo his name on your shoulder and walk up to him and go, "Look at this! You take me seriously now?" You know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
that's great advice.
Mm-hmm. I babysat a cat a couple weeks ago. No, it went in the show.
Oh,
Then he started picking his out of his litter box and dropping him in the middle of the living room floor.
Oh, this is a protest.
It did seem like some sort of action. Cats are,
funny.
jerks, basically.
Can be.
Cats are jerks.
This is Jimmy Pardo.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Tom Griswold.
I'll let the
nuts run the asylum.
Wolf be in charge of the hen house. It's apparently a problem. Sorry.
The hen house.
We have. I think we're getting hooked up with our guest. He is comedian Tim Cavanagh. And
there he is.
There he is. Well, hey, Tim.
Hey,
how are you?
guys.
Thank you for the Christmas cookies, Mr. Cavanagh.
Yes, so wonderful. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you got them.
What cookies?
Very generous of you.
Oh, we already ate them all.
What?
Delicious.
They're really good cookies.
Oh, I bet they
My
were.
wife didn't get any for us.
Oh, no.
No, I know. I feel like I should come down and see you guys and maybe just grab a couple of the cookies.
No, that's okay, Tim. You're fine.
Tim, they're gone.
No,
we're not going to be here
I've
much
not been
longer.
invited back
anyway.
since COVID and all of that.
Oh, God.
And that's fine.
Oh boy.
Now,
I don't feel bad about it. I see other people, wandering through, but that's okay.
I tell you what, I don't feel bad about it either. How about that?
Tim, we have coming up.
Well, you know how I drive, Chick. So
yeah, that's true.
I shouldn't be behind the wheel of a car, so I'm just going to stay here. I feel really comfortable here, but enjoy the cookies.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much.
Very nice.
We done on that segment? Okay. We have a request, Tim, that after you leave, I'm going to play one of your songs in honor of the Detroit Pistons.
Still losing.
Wonderful.
Who are rapidly approaching a record for the most losses in a row by an NBA team. Are they 2 away from the record? Maybe 2 or 3?
2 or 3. I know they hit 21 a couple nights. Yeah.
Oof. They lost again last night. I know that. So we'll get to that coming up. It's one of my favorite songs of yours. But well, what's new in your life? I know we also have a request coming up for Fry Up an Eagle.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Well, that's Finn's favorite.
Yeah.
So I'm glad about that.
We had a news story this morning from Chick McGee about 2 men who have been arrested for allegedly
killing eagles and regular eagles and bald eagles, if you will, and
hundreds of them,
and golden eagles. 36.
Oh, that's terrible.
They were charged with killing 3,600 eagles.
Crazy.
It's nuts.
And I can't quite figure out why, but apparently they're collectible by psychos of some sort. So we'll play Fry Up an Eagle, but right now it's time for the Tim Cavanagh birthday segment, and we have the proper introduction right here.
Hey, everybody. It's time once again for Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. I'm comedian Tim Cavanagh. Golfer Tiger Woods, who was all over all the highlights this weekend. Mm-hmm. Tiger is an interesting guy. Years ago, he told the press, I don't consider myself black because I'm part black, part Caucasian, part Native American, and part Asian. He said, call me Coblin Asian. I respect that. A good friend of mine has a father from Korea and a mother from Ghana. He's Ghanaian. And you can't get anywhere with internet dating. I shouldn't lead with that. Actresses Tara Reid and Allison Hannigan celebrate birthdays this month. They both played great roles in the movies American Pie and American Pie 2. Next summer, they'll star in the new American Pie 3.14159265359 ... a movie that promises to go on forever. See, it was American Pie, and then all the numbers.
Oh, sure, we even laughed.
Celebrating birthday this month was our own Pat Godwin. Pat is a good guy. He's such a talented musician. He was born with a guitar in his hand, which made childbirth difficult for his mom. To make matters worse, his younger sister was a great tuba player, explaining her mother's eventual tubal ligation.
Oh, nice. Ouch. Ouch.
Born this month back in 1800 was chemist and manufacturing engineer Charles Goodyear. In 1844, after years of research, he developed vulcanized rubber, the only prophylactic approved by Mr. Spock from Star Trek.
Sure. There it is.
Coming up December 30th is the 46th birthday of professional fighter and TV personality Laila Ali, the daughter of Muhammad Ali. Sadly, she was born 4 days shy of Boxing Day. No, you know what? I didn't think anybody would laugh at all at that.
Very funny. I thought Chip would get Hardy. Like it's an English thing, you say.
Yeah, Boxing Day.
No, Boxing Day, very, very popular
Canada
in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, right.
Well, here's a whole different thing. Actress Bebe Neuwirth, best known as Lilith. I can't say that. Lilith. The wife of Dr. Fraser Crane on Frasier, turns 64 this month. Bebe has 11 brothers and sisters, and her parents named all the kids the same way, not with an actual name, but with double letters. Like Bebe, for instance, and her identical twin sister Cece, which in this case does not stand for carbon copy, but it could. Bebe's older brother AA is an alcoholic.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Her brother II is a captain in the Navy. She has a stripper sister, DD, they call Double D, and another sister named EE, who is a porn star, and another named FF, who can't stand up straight without toppling over. She has another brother who's in a mental facility. The poor guy thinks he's a bean. The good news is LL had a breakthrough last week when he called himself a human being.
Oh, okay.
That's LL Bean. Yeah. And finally, there's her youngest brother who is enthralled with his own crotch.
Oh.
That would be, of course, PP.
By the way, did you neglect to say the last name? Is EE based on EE Cummings? Is that why
she's a porn star?
Oh, my gosh. That is so good, Tom. I really appreciate that.
Just remember lowercase.
It's all, that's right. It's lowercase.
Yep. Even Cummins is lowercase.
Sometimes I get stuck on caps lock.
Thank you very much.
But that's a very good joke. You know what? If you ever hear that joke again, and based on how it went this year, probably won't come around
I enjoyed
again.
it. I enjoyed the entire segment. I thought it was great.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, well, good. Because we have a couple more.
I particularly like PP.
Similarly experimental. Yeah. A ZZ Top did not get in there because we'd already done the FF Top and the EE Top.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
Turning 88 this month is Salam bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the king of Saudi Arabia. Now, what kind of birthday present do you give to the king of Saudi Arabia, one of the richest men in the world? Well, how about a book on etiquette? So maybe he'll learn that it's considered impolite to, like, kill foreign journalists.
Yeah. That is impolite. Yeah, there's that.
Taylor Swift celebrated her birthday this month. She is the biggest entertainer on the planet right now, with millions of followers who she has dubbed Swifties. I don't really care for the name Swifties, and from what I've seen, adding an IES to your last name doesn't always work out for entertainers. Just ask Patty Duke, who was always surrounded by her dookies. Or Carlos Mencius, who eventually grew tired of his menses.
Sure.
And then there was Betty White, who alienated a lot of fans when she started calling them all Whitey. The danger of just adding an IES at the end of it. Actor Timothy Chalamet is turning 28 this month. He's a very talented man, but it makes me mad that so many people mix the two of us up. I mean, I can understand the confusion. We have the same initials, TC, and our first names are both Timothy.
Yes.
The similarities go on, and some of them are quite amazing. Like, Timothy Chalamet has a penis. I have a penis.
All right.
His character on Homeland was named Finn Walden. My mother's maiden name was Jane Waldron.
Wow. Interesting.
Isn't this amazing? Yeah. Timothy Chalamet is bilingual. I'm straight.
I see. There's a difference there.
In 2025, he will play Bob Dylan in a movie. In 1968, I played Bob Dylan at a hootenanny at a Boy Scout jamboree. Or a Boy Scout. Jamboree. And a recent poll of nurses declared Timothy Chalamet the sexiest man alive.
Nurses.
Similarly, a recent poll of nurses declared me alive.
Some speculation.
Which wasn't that funny when they did it, but it worked out. Okay, 8-time NBA All-Star Dwight Howard will turn 38 next week. A 7-inch growth spurt as he entered high school prompted him to change his position from guard to forward. At just about that same age, I too experienced a sudden growth spurt of almost 4 inches in my pants that prompted me to change my choir position from soprano to tenor. This month's most famous birthday is December 25th, Jesus' birthday, which is such a big deal that people forget some of the other famous people born on that day. Oh. For instance, born on Christmas Day was Robert Ripley, believe it or not.
Silly.
Kostaki
Yeah, that was close enough.
Kostaki Economopoulos was born on December 25th. Thankfully, our holiday is not named for Kostaki.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd be wishing each other a Merry Economopoulos. I never know when to end that. Born in New York City on Christmas Day, 1907, was band leader Cab Calloway. Oh. As with Jesus, there was a miracle associated with Cab's birth. 45 minutes after he was delivered, the nurses at the hospital totally lost track of him. After hours of searching, they finally found him safe and sound. Oh. The miracle, of course, here is finding a cab in New York City on Christmas Day. And there's one more connection here. As a band leader, Cab Calloway's biggest hit was called Minnie the Moocher. Mm-hmm. And it was Jesus in his Sermon on the Mount who preached, "Blessed are the moochers, for they shall sponge off the meek." They shall sponge off the meek. Oh, yeah. You could probably edit that together and make that sound better. Conrad Hilton was born on Christmas Day. Unfortunately, 2,000 years too late to provide comfortable lodging for Mary and Joseph and a free continental breakfast. Free HBO would have been nice, too. Sure. They would have enjoyed that. Born on Christmas back in 1899 was the great actor Humphrey Bogart. Surprisingly, Bogart had something connecting him with the first Christmas also. Maybe it was just a coincidence, but one of the wise men who came to see Jesus in the manger uttered the exact same words that Bogart would make famous over 1,900 years later. "Here's looking at you, kid."
The watchmen said that, didn't they?
I'm sorry, some of these are really long. Born this month back, we're almost done. Born this month back in 1893 was Mao Zedong, chairman of the Chinese Communist Party from 1949 to 1976. Under his brutal rule, life in China changed dramatically. He even had an impact on Buddhism, as described in the book That Was Zen, This Is Mao. Actor Ray Liotta, who played shoeless Joe Jackson in the movie Field of Dreams, would have turned 69 this month. True story. My father-in-law walked out of that movie when shoeless Joe came to the plate and batted right-handed instead of left-handed, as he did in real life, proving that my father-in-law was not a fan of allegorical cinema and was a freaking psycho. That is a true story.
That's hilarious.
The great scientist Sir Isaac Newton would be 382 years old this month. He famously formulated the law of gravity after watching an apple fall. For the last 25 years, people have taken Newton's calculations and predicted what they consider to be the inevitable fall of Apple, but the stock keeps going up.
It sure does.
That was a good stretch there. And finally, and this is not a closer, Tom, I will tell you this right now.
Okay. All right.
But it's an interesting joke. Okay. Well, you know what? I won't even call it a joke. I'll let you guys judge that. Biologist Louis Pasteur was born this month back in 1822. Before he developed his method for pasteurizing milk, people would drink milk by lying flat on the ground underneath a cow, positioning their mouths right under the udders, and then start tugging, drinking as much milk as they wanted. Some would drink until they puked, a tradition that still is carried on at many ag school fraternity parties. It's only at the ag schools that they do that.
Sure.
Traditionally. And maybe at Northwestern because it would be part of a hazing thing. Well, that wraps up another edition of Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. Till next time, remember, who needs a calendar when you've got a Cavanagh?
Thank you very much, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
And we'll be discussing Tim's presence. I know it's going to be a December 31 New Year's Eve show at the famous Yes Cinema in Columbus, Indiana.
Nice.
With little Timmy Cavanagh.
I love that place. With our friend, Dave the King Wilson.
All right.
The King's been very busy. I saw the King the other night.
I did too. Yeah, he is.
He's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Tim.
He's a great guy and a good friend.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Thanks, you guys.
We're going to play
See
your
you next year.
Piston tribute in just a second.
All right.
So you're looking forward to it. Now, a couple of other things coming up. That would include the aforementioned birthday boy, Kostaki Economopoulos, who does indeed have a Christmas Day birthday. Also, we have some music from Mr. Pat Godwin.
Oh, yeah.
Including, is there a new Christmas song today?
There is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Very excited about that. And then we have more news in the world of sports, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll look forward to all of these things coming up. And once again, Mr. The aforementioned Tim Cavanagh, the Yes Cinema in a place called Columbus, Indiana, on New Year's Eve. That'll be a killer show. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show now presents Cliff Notes Theater. Condensed presentations of timeless classics. Today's story, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
All right, you workers. It's Christmas. Now get back to work. I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Scrooge, I'm a ghost. You need to change.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Here's a turkey.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. There you go. When you just don't have time to watch the whole movie.
Hey, Josh Arnold here from the Bob and Tom Show. Do you know where squeaky, fresh cheese curds come from?
Well, yeah, it comes from a cow's teeth. Everybody knows that.
No, they come from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teeth. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skillet, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. Once you cook the cheese, I guess, but...
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
Can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Bates.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I gotta get off before I get in trouble. But Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has
now,
been...
Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jody, get in the car, Jody. Please get in the car.
It's not Jody, it's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
It's the most terrifying and talked about movie of the year. Don't miss seeing Paranormal Activity. This sparse, independent film is getting great reviews and will all...
Hey.
scare you in the spirit of Blair Witch Project.
Hey.
What?
Excuse me, scary voice guy.
Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Bob Gavoyan. Paranormal Activity? Really? A single camera shot from a bedroom? You all need to hop off the Paranormal Activity bandwagon and get your ass in line now to see my new movie, Paraknocker Activity.
Want me to keep jumping, Mr. Kavoyan?
Yes.
But I'm getting all sweaty.
Oh, that's okay. That's why we're doing the soapy shower scene in Act 2.
Oh, okay. I can't wait.
There. So what do you think?
It's okay, I guess. It's not real scary. Does she at least get murdered?
No, none of that. Paraknocker Activity is an uplifting movie. It even has a happy ending. Watch.
She's going to need another shower.
Good idea. Everybody back in the bathroom. Soap those puppies up and roll film.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Are you
now,
single?
Lowell, are you a
I'm
single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Well, we're talking with comedian Rick Schrader.
I'm a stepfather, too, which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step-parent, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You're not like my real dad. That's right. You can find me. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories,
Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer. And that,
oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
that's a heavy job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer. Never the corpse. Hey, everybody, this is Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show as we continue to celebrate the holidays. It's Christmas week. That's what we call it. Because Christmas is, what is it, Monday? That's right. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La, 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 la. Tom, come on, join in.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. That was really...
We should, as a group, go caroling and go
That
door
would
to
be
door
amazing.
and do a number or two.
Have
Pat can have his guitar. Yeah.
Do people do that anymore?
Well, we're going to bring it back if it's not happening.
We used to.
We did the hospital.
We used to rent a bus and go
Oh, that's right.
from hospital to hospital.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Tom's neighborhood and walk around and sing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, with our...
Up
Can you
and
imagine?
down your
Ding dong,
cul-de-sac.
they open the door, it's just us a-holes.
Get some nice tips.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not about that. It's
Oh,
about
I
the
think
money.
I think it is.
Ding dong. Whoops. Maybe we should have had an advance man. Now we promised.
Can you imagine how he could complicate that whole thing, man?
I used to do. I used to have a whole thing where we would rent a bus. And it was great.
Every year I would do that with my church. We would go and sing at nursing homes and stuff. Yeah, do carols, yeah.
It was fun. We maybe
No, it wasn't.
Well, you didn't enjoy it?
Oh, sure. I mean, the smiles on their
Oh, it
faces
makes them so happy.
Yeah, that was very nice, yes.
Okay.
We rode around the back of a pickup truck with my church, and I got hit in the face with an ice ball.
Oh, no.
as the bus is going and the guy threw the snow. Oh, man.
Comedically.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah, but.
Sure. But
Thanks for the Christmas cheer.
I think it probably broke my nose.
No kidding.
Oh, well, I could tell
thought you'd
I could
enjoy
tell
that.
my nursing home story, but I won't at the
Tom,
risk
I
of once again.
apologize.
No. What do you mean?
Just I'll just give them these. No, I'm not.
I didn't mean to cut you.
No.
I was.
You know, we have an email about that topic.
Oh.
What's that? Okay, what is it?
Now, my goal, I'm just, don't blame the messenger, okay? Dear Bob and Tom, this is from Pat and Lisa. Early on today's show, Josh pointed out that Tom was telling a story he told many times before. Tom responded with, let me tell you how radio works.
That's because 2% of the people listening have heard it, based on statistics.
I think it seems a little higher than
Listen,
that.
probably listens constantly.
Okay.
He used to get his own life. Okay.
Long time. I don't know why you're dragging him into it. Long-time listeners may get irritated by hearing the same stories over and over. So I would
Change
like
the
to
channel.
propose a solution.
Don't do that.
No.
We love each and every one of you.
We do.
You know what? I'm not doing. I'm calling it off. I'm not going through this. No.
I didn't mean anything serious by it. I was just having
Of
fun.
course not. None of this is serious.
Just having fun with my buddy.
Now, see, because my nursing home story is illustrative of changing times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were in.
Heard it.
We were in DeLand.
What, this again?
I'll tell you, Wace. We were in DeLand and my friend Steve.
DeLand, wait.
Yeah, if we're going to do it, let's do it.
Let's do it right.
Yes, Christy.
Well, why do they call it DeLand?
No, it's kind of near DC.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And we were doing a remote broadcast, and I didn't know.
Now, what is a remote broadcast?
It was a Sunday morning, and it was at a nursing facility, and they were urging people to come by. They had an open house.
Oh,
they wanted people to come by and see. Hey, maybe you're thinking of going into retirement, or maybe you want to bring mom and dad over here. And so I knew nothing about the place. I had never been inside one of these facilities, and the people there do great work, and I'm not making fun of them.
Sure,
but we get there, and they put us in. I think it was called the day room.
Okay.
And
their activities room.
And so we're on the radio, playing. And that was Hotel Motel.
At the rest home.
Yeah. And then we'd say, we're here at whatever it is, Sunny Acres facility. Come on by. It's an open house.
What Cracker Jack salesman set you up with this?
No kidding. Yeah.
And then, it gets so then.
Good Lord.
And there were, at the beginning, there were a handful of nice elderly folks coming up and saying hi and making some rather unusual requests.
Rudy Valley.
Yeah, but then they started wheeling out people who were extraordinarily infirm.
Oh, God. I thought you were going to say who were expired.
No, I just, and it was a little, I wasn't used to that.
It can be uncomfortable.
Yes, it was a little bit off-putting.
Yeah.
as you're trying to introduce some crappy song from whatever it is. And you've got some
Queen
guy
with another one bites the dust.
Yes, exactly.
And we know how you get a little uncomfortable when you're out of your element,
anyways,
so to speak.
we come out of one of the breaks, and I feel this jab in my ass. And one of the nurses had taken a syringe and through my pants shoved a syringe needle in my butt.
What the hell?
I'm not kidding. I couldn't make this up if I went. And she goes, "You were going to faint."
Oh, wow.
So, and were you going to faint, or was
I
just
was
being
probably
a jerk?
I was probably turning white as a sheet. But it was really funny. And then, that was obviously before. What you wouldn't do that these days,
right?
What did she stick you with?
A needle.
No, I mean adrenaline or what?
No, it was just the needle
just the needle.
Oh.
She wasn't trying to give you something to keep you from
fainting. It was just right through my jeans.
Ma'am, you could have pinched me or...
Could you? Were you getting sick because you could sense the average salary was under 6 figures? You were at, that's probably. Oh my God! Oh Lord!
Oh, I
Get
just
me out of here!
No, it was just the
there an odor?
the imminent arrival of the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, man.
And Christy, you nailed it.
Yeah.
The place after the place
odor.
started smelling.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Like fermenting adult diapers. Remember, we were in Florida in the day room.
Doesn't leave you for days.
It was near DeLand, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was near DeLand, of course. It was in DeLand, actually.
Oh, really? Wow. That's an odd name for a
Well, it's near to sea.
It's Groundhog Day.
You never heard that story?
No.
That's every word of that is true. I can have my friend Steve Biffin. Sorry,
man, that's good.
The 2% of you that have heard it. Thank
No,
you.
That's an amazing radio
that would never happen now.
No.
What part?
First of all, the live remote.
The needle.
Chick and I both lived through this. We used to have to read obituaries on the air. We've talked about that 100 times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to do that too in small market radio.
Yeah, I imagine there's a small radio station that's doing a remote from a funeral home.
Well, not a funeral home.
No.
Oh, because some of these funeral homes now are trying to become recreational facilities when they're
Oh, really? A funeral home that has recreational facilities, huh?
Hey, that reminds me of a...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding?
My grandparents
you have
lived...
a story we've heard.
Hey, it's the end of the year, okay? Yeah. He just jumped right to it.
No setup.
This is... I just happen to have...
What happened, Mr. Setup?
I just happen to have the audio from your grandma's funeral, and they had the ceremony right there at the old folks' home. Huh?
Yeah, right.
The assisted living facility.
Rec facility. And I have been paying a ping pong.
So they're doing the service right next to the recreation room. Huh?
That's right.
We have the audio of that. This is before the speaker gets up there.
Yeah.
And
man, that's the biggest ping pong ball I've ever heard in my life.
You can see the body on display there. Open casket, of course.
I'll never forget the first time we did that. My dad called me and goes, "How dare you make fun of my mom's funeral and make me laugh so hard."
That's the thing you liked, where the ping pong ball went into the casket.
Yeah.
Okay, so I blame you, so we can't do the break now.
Nope. Now we got to come back with our
Should we
world
just
record.
number the stories? That could be like B7.
That's funny.
We already
That
do
is
that.
very funny.
The DeLand, Florida story is number 1. Eddie Sincere's number 2. The imminent demise of the Cavenagh banana, number 3.
But you have now acknowledged that.
How to cook bologna, number 4.
Yes.
Noting the boy in Tarzan didn't have a name. That's number 5. Number 6, the importance of branding, as shown by Colonel Gaddafi.
These are all great. Thank you.
Number 7, traffic reporters with goofy names like Fred Zeppelin. Number 8, disliking untimely things such as singing schools out when it isn't.
These are all correct.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
brilliant.
Thank you
From our
very much.
friends in South Carolina. There you go.
Oh, man, thank you.
Appreciate that very much.
Hope you're drying out down there.
Now, the parenthetical to nothing.
Good.
Tim Cavanagh mentioned the Apple Watch.
Oh, yeah, you better buy them while you can.
Yeah, you've got, I want to say...
Till Thursday.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Why? They're done?
They're going to not be able to sell one of the new Apple Watch models beginning sometime tomorrow.
Patent problem with the blood oxygen
So
deal.
Christy's right. If you want one, get it today.
Wow.
Well, we'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com.
This is Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
Yeah, water.
And we've got the breast amount horns and the lovely Steven Singer singers. And I believe we have a special presentation coming up. I'm not. No one's telling me anything.
All right. Duke. Thank you very much, Duke.
Yes,
Sounding
thank
great,
you.
gentlemen.
What's going on in sports, Chick?
This is weird.
I kind of like it.
We have a special guest. Nice.
Wait a minute! I think we have a very special unannounced guest, and I'm just beyond consolation that
What?
Tom's going to miss this. I don't know. Did you see?
I saw something.
Saw something.
What's going on?
It was like the
I
Finn
thought I
and
saw
Joe.
Fan.
Well, who could this be?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Mango. Yeah. So nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Dick Mango in the house.
Mr. Mango.
Oh, man. Man, I feel like I'm channeling the king.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, my God.
I'd like to introduce the band, but I don't know their names.
That's all right, Dick.
No problem.
I got this young elf next to me, Mr. Duke. Oh, it's Dr. Duke. Excuse me.
I'll just wait for it to come around.
Wait for it to come around.
Here comes the top of the form, then.
Here it comes. I think it's Hatfield's coming right here.
Oh.
Get it out. Right now.
5, 6, 7.
Have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue. Just thinking about you.
Oh, man.
Decorations of green on that big Christmas tree. Won't be the same since you were here with me. Oh, those blue snowflakes. I can see them fall. And then those red hot memories. Us two balling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas wife. But I'll have a blue. Now, you probably can't imagine yours truly, Dick Mango, being blue at Christmas time.
Oh, no.
Because I'm never going to be alone on Christmas with a... But I am alone on Christmas. Sorry.
Which is it?
You know, when you see those red and green balls on that Christmas tree, you're thinking about the blue balls hanging on me because I'm alone.
Yeah.
You mentioned, you know, bitch left me for a mall Santa Claus. Of course, they had a new F-150 from Ford. Oh, I can see the appeal. But, I'm just going to pause while wait for the music.
Sure. Yeah, gotta wait for Vamp, Dick, vamp.
You'll be doing all right. You'll be doing all right. With your Christmas wife.
Oh, God.
But I'll have a blue Christmas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick Mango. Very nice.
Oh, boy. Your stocking is hung, and so, of course, so am I, like a donkey. Like a donkey in a live major nativity. So.
All right.
Good night. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Dick. Oh, what a shame that Tom missed that.
Yeah,
He's going to be very...
Oh, boy.
He's
He
gonna be
loves Dick
very
Mango.
upset.
He's his biggest fan.
He is a big fan.
I didn't know Dick Mango was so good at accents. My goodness, that Elvis was killer.
Well, when you channel the king, it's going to come through, isn't it? Boy, oh, boy.
Hey,
it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Oh, is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Thanks for joining us. With us in the studio, comedian Billy Gardell. Now, for many of the comedians who visit, all you have to do is tell them that there's porno there, and suddenly they
What? I can't. I'm married. I can't even have it in the house. Mm-hmm. She'll find it. It's every time I walk in the house and I'm doing something wrong, I hear that music from Law and Order. It's like gong gong. I didn't do nothing. I'm so scared of her. I'm just scared of her.
1:27 p.m. The Gardell household.
Dong dong. She's Southern, so she'll slip a sandwich in front of me, Dad. And then I did it. What? Wait a minute.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Hey, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Yeah, I'm here.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
I'm here.
There's Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
There's Ace Cosby. The true feelings of the holidays. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. We have an interesting Viking update.
Like Minnesota Vikings?
No.
The dentistry thing?
Yes.
Skull.
Do you remember the story, Christian?
Of course I do. There's research out there that shows Viking dentistry was more advanced than previously believed. Researchers found several signs that the Vikings had modified their teeth, including evidence of using toothpicks, filing front teeth, and even dental treatment of teeth with infections.
The one Viking had those pink braces. They were way more advanced than we thought. They went with the pink color.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They could
Now they can choose colors, yeah.
They had,
They're bands, yeah.
They had rubber back then?
One sign of more sophisticated procedures was molars with filled holes, probably in order to relieve pressure and alleviate severe toothache due to infection.
And you'll recall...
we started talking about famous Vikings.
Yeah, and there was a famous Viking named Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
Which we thought, that's really right. That's where they got the name.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. A nice letter from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Go skiing.
Yes.
The Swedish telecommunications manufacturer Ericsson owns the IP for the connection technology called Bluetooth. They named it after the famous Viking.
Wow.
Now that you say that, I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't know that. That's because we thought, how funny is that?
Yeah.
This guy from days gone by. Remember the most famous Viking of all time?
Leif Erikson.
Canute.
No.
But it was
Canute
spelled
the Great?
But that's correct. But it was spelled C.
Mm-hmm.
N-U-T.
Yeah, C-N-U-T.
Which for those with dyslexia can be quite insulting.
Trip to HR.
What the hell did you call me?
The Vikings yell "Skol." Vikings fans at the arena.
Sure.
It means good health and
chewing tobacco.
Cheers and and they have a Skol Vikings. Let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down, then get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em.
Ragnarok 'em.
Oh, yeah. Was that in? Skol was in, no, maybe.
Well, Ragnarok is...
Vikings, Vikings.
And it was a little bit of fun. And that actually leads into you mentioned this Apple Watch situation.
Yes.
If we're planning on getting someone an Apple Watch for Christmas.
The brand new edition, is it the i9 now? The Apple Watch 9, I think.
It's not going to be available after, what is it, tomorrow?
Thursday. I think Thursday in store and tomorrow online, maybe.
There's a dispute about some of the technology and who owns it, and so they're going to have to pull it from the stores.
Unless the government gets involved.
It looks like there's some kind of presidential thing.
Yeah, it's a mess. You can read all about it if you'd like. It's quite a story.
Okay, well, we have to finish our sports broadcast.
You know those Apple Watches, though, they're a pretty amazing invention.
Yeah? You like those?
I do. They keep track of your heart. And they keep track of your appointments, and you can play music through it. And you can listen to the speaker on your phone through your if it's in another room, and all sorts of stuff.
Are you setting up a joke?
Yeah, just telling us a little bit about
information.
Telling you about the Apple Watch.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
An 18-year-old from Armenia. I'll talk slow. Huh? Oh. He's broken the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive pull-ups on a bar. An 18-year-old from Armenia. Let's start over. And so you can digest all of this.
This is a great record.
No, shut up. 18-year-old from Armenia. Remember, he said that. Broken the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive pull-ups on a bar positioned between two moving trucks.
Whoa!
See, I'm surprised this is legal.
Mr. Grigor Mankuyan achieved the feat after performing a total of 44, beating the previous record of 35, and nothing in here about how fast the trucks were moving, what kind of trucks they were, what color the trucks were.
Was it in the United States?
If it was in the United States.
She found a question.
Oh, yeah,
I did. Hell yeah, I did.
I'm watching it right now, and
people want to know.
It would appear that the trucks are not really moving all that fast, but still
moving nonetheless.
Yeah, wow. I think there should be. They should have to be going at least 60 miles an hour so that if he falls off, it kills him.
What is that commercial where Jonathan, what's his name, Van Damme?
Jean-Claude
Van Damme. He's stretching.
Amazing.
The splits between two trucks. Remember that?
Ooh, yeah, sure.
1 foot on one foot on the other.
But that was fake, right?
No, he can really do that.
Yeah.
So.
But
that may have been some computer generation. Were the trucks moving in that ad?
Yeah.
He may not have actually been moving, but he can really do that.
So first of all, you got to find two people that can drive at exactly the right speed.
Yeah, that was
cruise control these days is pretty amazing.
You think it's going to be that accurate?
No, I have no idea.
It's the same thing landed the plane, right?
It's one button.
One button.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was kind of exciting.
It is. That's crazy.
Yeah,
44 pull-ups. I'm already impressed. Just the pull-ups.
But he's between two trucks. Come on, it's fun. Go for it.
I watch movies where guys are like hanging off of the ledge of a roof or whatever, and they pull themselves. I'm like, I'm dead. If that were me, I couldn't pull myself up. I'd have to fall to my death.
And then they pull back and show you how they did the shot. And
you're on the mattress.
There's a platform, a foot.
If you were hanging from a roof, could you pull yourself up onto it?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, we're dead.
I don't think so.
We got to fix ourselves, man.
I'm as weak as a kitten. You know that.
Well, didn't one of the guys who was famous for doing those stunts where he climbed the buildings, wasn't his last shot?
Climbing a building?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They don't always.
Parkour! Or something like that, right?
Yeah, they don't always. One mistake and it's over. So, in any event, I thought that was kind of a fun record.
That's wild.
Hello, Armenia.
Well, that's where it was, Armenia.
Yeah, and you got to get two drivers that can drive straight, or else the bar's going to fall off.
Yeah,
they got to go the same speed.
They probably shouldn't be drinking.
Yeah, probably not texting. Hey, guess what I'm doing right now?
It says an 18-year-old from Armenia. It doesn't say anything about the record being happening in Armenia.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it happened, but that's really not relevant to the record. Is that sports?
Well, I think the temperature and the ground, the terroir, if you will.
Is that sports?
Permafrost, if you will.
Sure.
Yes, that's sports.
Hey! This is what you farted for.
Where you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy?
Florida authorities say an Alabama man who they described as high on mushrooms was arrested after fighting with deputies.
Oh, he's got to be high on mushrooms.
Washington County Sheriff's deputies responded to the call of a disturbance, found the suspect sitting inside his vehicle with a blank look on his face and a parrot on his shoulder. The man was combative when asked to get out of the vehicle.
I ain't getting out, neither's Polly.
The driver, later identified as Timothy Brandon Bowers, 38.
He's high on mushrooms. Damn it, Polly!
Shut up, Polly!
Also saw several weapons, and Bowers asked him when asked to exit the vehicle. The deputy said Bowers was non-compliant and combative.
He takes me from behind.
According to WCSO.
Expired plates.
Nunchucks. Look in the trunk.
All parrots all the time.
Deputies say they deployed a department-issued taser, and he was detained a short time afterward.
By the way, I love it's a department-issued taser as opposed to the one that...
Yeah, that you buy at the store. Yeah.
He got an REI last week. It's okay.
Bowers told deputies there was nothing wrong with him. He was simply high on mushrooms.
Yeah, what do you want?
He was taken to a hospital for evaluation, then went to jail, and the parrot was taken to Washington County Animal Control.
I want to go to a fish show.
Where the hell am I going? I want a lawyer.
He's higher than hell. He's taught me some bad words. You want to hear him, Copper?
Hey, Copper.
I pay my taxes, pay your salary.
Hey there, sugar. Have you ever seen Parrot Guy down at the...
I have not seen Parrot Guy here. I've seen Parrot Guy in Florida, though.
I was at the FedEx store, which, by the way, is the greatest. This guy's the best right here. But the guy at the FedEx store, this customer comes in with a parrot in his shoulder, and he's sitting there using the Xerox machine for 20 minutes.
Joke,
Like, what the hell?
And then there's parrot crap all over everything. Yeah.
It was very weird.
There was a guy in the bar, and he brought his parrot to the bar, and everybody, he takes his parrot everywhere.
I love this. And then the parrot walks up and down the bar and kicks over the drinks or something. That's a great joke, right?
I bet he can open bottles.
I bet he can. I bet he can. Yeah.
Hooked peckers. Beaks, I guess. Yeah. Hooked beaks.
What is Perry?
No, I think it is a pecker.
Oh,
pecker. Yeah, that would be Peroni's.
That's in a movie, I think.
That's why they gave him the skill to speak, because you're going to put your pecker on your face.
Good luck to you, buddy. It's time to move forward here. It's gifting time. We all know that. We're trying to save you and save you the trip to the mall. What do we got over there, Josh?
Well, we have a wonderful gift from Omaha Steaks. That's right. They're giving a gift to all of us with 50% off site-wide. That's half off everything, my friends. OmahaSteaks.com. Also, when you use BTS at checkout, that's the special code, you're going to get an additional $30 off your order. Be the king and or queen of New Year's Eve when you serve up your guests wonderful food from OmahaSteaks.com. Maybe you're going to, give them some of those butcher's cut filet mignons, maybe gourmet jumbo franks. Oh, simply the best hot dogs on the market, no question. You can also make easy-to-prepare meals ready in a flash, like meat lovers lasagna. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. And don't forget to gift yourself. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best, because every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. The most wonderful time of the year is here. Maybe you're feeling some of the stress and pressure to put on a good party or give the right thing. Well, Omaha Steaks has you covered. Go to OmahaSteaks.com. Put a smile on the faces of those you love by sending them a gourmet gift. And for a limited time, 50% off site-wide. Take advantage now. This is such a great deal. Plus, you'll save an extra $30 when you use promo code BTS at checkout. It's really good food at a really nice price right now. So please check out OmahaSteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness and party greatness today. Minimum order may be required.
Thank you very much. I know I polished off my list yesterday. I got those Omaha Steaks in the mail. Get that done today, please. That's OmahaSteaks.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, we're going to talk NFL with comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. We got to get that Pistons song in, as well as Fry Up an Eagle from little Timmy Cavanagh. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Music?
Yes.
Denmark's Prime Minister.
Christy,
Thank you.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Zamfir is back.
Oh, that's lovely. What do you call
We need the slide whistle Christmas.
Oh, man, do we.
Start writing.
I feel sorry.
With perennial favorites, Frosty the Snowman.
You might want to start it lower.
What else you got?
Do you hear what I hear?
Not even close. Not even close.
Not even close.
What about Jingle Bells?
Oh, I would buy this album. And finally, in its entirety, the 12 Days of Christmas.
The 12 Days of Christmas have been canceled.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello and welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like, kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn a light on. Yeah, there's a light switch there. She'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. You just use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter. Just,
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Organization.
Oh, absolutely.
Dear Bob and Tom, writes Gary.
Gary?
I want to know what every other American wants to know. What is the Balloon Council doing about inflation?
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gary, thank you for your letter.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom, what do you got for us over there?
Oh, I got names of Vikings. I've got a link to Kostaki Economopoulos. He is our NFL correspondent. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at the Christmas sweater. Hey, Kostaki.
Look at
Very
that.
festive. You look great.
Those are pajamas.
Look like
aren't
pajamas,
they?
I would say. Yeah, I'm with the
These are
chick.
pajamas. There is a matching bottom. I didn't wear it today. But,
Oh, you're naked?
Oh, yeah.
Show us your ween. Show us your ween.
Excuse me.
Am I alone on
We
this?
want to see his bottom.
Oh.
He clearly stated he's a bottom. Like we should
Put that ass up to the camera.
the Greek heritage. Hey, Kostaki. We were looking forward to hearing the latest in the NFL. Before we get to it, I have to tell you that it was a rough start for the Chick McGee famous shoe-in of the week. And
Famous. Oh, God.
he's making a huge comeback in the last couple of weeks for the season now against the spread.
57 and 61.
So
creeping up on it.
Yeah,
I'm creeping up on it.
How have you been doing with your picks, Kostaki?
I'm up and down. I've had a couple of really good weeks and then a whole bunch of what happened. You know, that's how it goes. It's a crazy game trying to figure out the NFL.
Now, how many backup quarterbacks are currently starting in the NFL?
Oh, what's the max? It's almost all of them. It's crazy. It's a big number.
Some of them are doing great, including
Some
last
of them
evening.
are doing
And
great.
Gardner Minshew, my favorite player in the NFL.
Yeah, he's playing great. The Falcons have two backup quarterbacks, and neither one of them are playing great.
Sorry to bring it up.
Yeah, the Carolina Panthers are now 2-12. What are they?
2-12.
2-12.
I think we can all agree that Falcons-Panthers game lived up to the hype that we all expected. It rained the whole time. The final was 9-7. The place was deserted. Tickets to the game were famously 45 cents.
Amazing.
Yes.
And if you paid that, you got robbed.
Yikes.
They should have flexed that game into the dumpster. At least when Cam Newton was there, we got to enjoy the funny hats.
Yeah.
The Panthers are 1-12, Chick. How do we lose to a 1-12 team?
I don't know. The same way Washington's done it. Washington lost to the Lions when they were 0-24 or something, and Washington was their first win. Yeah. So.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, it happened.
1-12.
Yeah.
The Panthers had fewer wins than my kids have Christmases. That's a small.
The broken families.
Yes. Oh, the comedy.
Yeah.
The weather in Carolina was bad, and by weather I mean coaching. Instead of the brotherly shove, the Falcons use the get knocked backwards. It's not quite as fun to watch. The Falcons have a lot of weapons that look good in space. Sorry, that look good from space, I think is what I meant to say. The Falcons find more ways to lose than Bubba Gump has ways to make shrimp.
He went on and on, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He went on and on.
A lot of recipes.
Shrimp casserole, shrimp kebab, shrimp
Shrimp scampi.
Right. Red zone interception, safety, bad clock management, fumble on your one. My team sucks. The Raiders scored 63 points, and the Falcons said, in one season?
Now, isn't there something about the head coach of the Falcons, Arthur Smith? They can't fire him or something? Is that right? Or he's the owner's son or something?
He's the owner's friend's son.
Yeah.
So the owner founded Home Depot, and his buddy founded FedEx.
Oh, gracious.
So he's the son of the FedEx owner.
Whoa.
Wow.
Between these two guys, how can we not get a rebuild delivered? What are we doing? Team's driving me crazy.
At least one of those little sheds on the sideline. That would be, yeah.
The Chargers fired their head coach and their general manager. You really can't fire enough people to make up for how disappointing the Chargers are. Herbert is out with a finger surgery. Did he hurt his finger from pointing at all the people who need to get fired? Is that what happened? The Giants lost, but there's still a lot of buzz about Tommy DeVito. Italians haven't been this excited since Costco started selling cologne.
Yes. That should have been your closer. That's it's not going to get any better than that. Oh, that is a solid joke.
There's some fun ones in the DeVito chunk. All right. Here we go.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. DeVito is a backup, so he's actually an Italian sub. Now he's an Italian hero. All right. He lives at home with his parents. When he scores, instead of taking it to the house, does he take it to mom's house? Is that how he does it? I think Tony Soprano's house is available, if I understood the ending. I don't know. When DeVito gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, they should count that as a whack. See, that would be fun.
Sure.
They should rename the area inside the 20 the Cal Zone.
The Cal Zone. Yes.
Now in the fans' tailgate, they can be selling things out of their trunk. It's good. It's fun. It's fun. In his family tape study, he's just rewatching Godfather films, basically.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito plays 45% of the snaps from the gun, but nobody saw nothing. You know, a quarterback needs to have a short memory. Tommy DeVito's perfect for that because he knows how to forget about it. All right.
Okay.
Joe Flacco's back and doing well. You know why he's hard to defend? Most of his game film is on VHS. Kids don't have access to that.
He's older.
Robert Saleh says Aaron Rodgers looks normal. Well, he always looks normal. It's when he starts talking that you have to. The NFL will play its first ever game next year in Brazil. Boy, I can't wait to see how they trim the grass.
They'll keep it smooth, won't they?
Oh, yeah.
The old Brazilian,
nice.
you see.
Yes.
Yeah,
a little landing strip, maybe.
Yeah, it's like Christmas. Yeah.
Bare field.
All right.
Smooth as a
We'll
baby.
close on this one. Teddy Bridgewater's retiring. Could be the last chance for me to do this joke. Teddy Bridgewater would have been a great nickname for Ted Kennedy. Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Okay, Kostaki, well, have a great Christmas.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, guys. Happy holidays, everybody.
You too,
Yes,
man.
You got to do a lot of traveling, Kostaki, or up and down, or what's going on there? No, for the kids.
I'm going to be here. We had to switch plans. I'll be here this Christmas, and then doing some gigs in Ashtabula and Erie in January. So
All right.
it'll be
All
nice.
right.
Be nice to get back out there.
That'll be
Wonderful.
fun. Right near the snow belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I grew up around there. You can,
Ashtabula.
depending on the day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
what
I
they
know.
call lake effect.
Well, I just did the Dakotas, and they were like, "You got lucky, man. It's so warm here," and it was like 39. Like, all right, I guess.
Did they have snow on the ground?
We had one day that was a little like, I've got my southern 10 and 2 driving through the snow one day. Yeah, it was a little tricky for me, but it was, to them, it was nothing.
Okay, well, thanks, Kostaki. Have a great holiday.
Thanks, guys.
See you, man.
Now, let's see. We got to kind of catch up on our sporting news.
Okay.
Once again, the Detroit Pistons are 23 in a row? Where are we right now?
Right now, they are 2-25.
Ooh.
That's tough, boy.
And they've lost 23 in a row.
I feel sad for them.
And that's getting close to the record.
Right. I think the record's 26, I think.
But we had a request for this, so that it is our duty to play it. This is, once again, Tim Cavanagh. And this is kind of a sing-along. It's a very short song, but I think you'll really enjoy it.
The Detroit Pistons, former champs of basketball. I have so many souvenirs, it's hard to list them all. I have piston pants. I have piston shorts. I have piston beer mugs. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have piston ashtrays. I have piston shoes. I have piston basketballs. When I dribble, they do too.
There you go. Economical, compact, and perfect. The Detroit Pistons. Thank you very much.
Do you
Time
think
now
you
to
just go for the record then if you've lost that many in a row?
Well, I don't think it's a record they want.
Spoken like a girl. My gosh, you always try to. You want to win the game. Herman Edwards, everyone. Herman Edwards. You got to win the game. That's the object.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we have to go to the news desk. Is there anything we've missed?
Yeah, some experts say December 15th is the most sexless day of the year.
Wow.
It's true.
What day? 15th?
December 15th, Pat's birthday.
That's how we celebrate. No sex.
Something they call winter vagina.
Really?
I'm
Yes.
skeptical.
We know you are.
This sounds like one of those Gwyneth Paltrow. Are you having winter vagina?
UK family physician Dr. Babak Ashrafi.
I'm Babak.
Babak Ashrafi told the Daily Mail that based on his analysis, December 16th.
I'll be back.
Okay, is it the 15th or 16th? We have two different days.
Oh, no, keep reading.
Is the day with the least demand for sexual health specialists, and thus the day before is possibly when people are least sexually active. Oh, I see where he gets his information. One reason is a condition they've termed winter vagina, when the genitals enter drought mode.
What?
Ashrafi explained that cold, dry air, Josh, can make skin and hair, including the area around the vagina,
Oh, yeah.
dry, itchy, and irritated,
Is that right?
resulting in uncomfortable sex.
And
For
you
those
won.
So it just happens to be the one day I'm skeptical.
For those experiencing dryness in winter months, he recommends using a lubricant and speaking to a healthcare professional for persistent problems.
Did you say lubricant?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Lube it up. Other factors include
Yeah.
Lube it up.
stress leading up to the holidays and shorter days impacting mood, sleep, and energy levels, which can all, of course, affect your libido.
My spit's the best lube. It's free, and I got plenty of it.
Lava work.
God.
Christy, if you heard that, would you be swooning?
I'd be closed up.
Here she comes.
I always think when I hear of winter vagina, I think of that beautiful Robert Frost poem.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah. Whose horse? How does it go? My little horse must think me queer to
Snow indeed.
No, wait about bestiality in the woods on a snowy evening. What is that in Cavanagh?
Why are you looking at Josh?
You know, there's a video out
He's the only poet in the bunch.
of Robert Frost reading that poem. I don't know why I stumbled across it, but I saw it a couple
Oh, that's
days
right
ago.
next to the one about Edison's first phone call.
Now, what are you talking? Edison's first phone call that he made? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, it was famously Edison the first time he ever tried out his recording device.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know that story. Here it is.
First words I spoke in the original phono. Mary had a tight little and everywhere that Mary went, I would get a visa back.
Yeah,
just madness.
Not the famous one, really.
Pat,
Pat,
do you have a song
Pat,
for
do you have your
us?
guitar out? What's going on in
winter
there?
vagina. Yeah, running.
You don't want to have any snow on the country roads because
what are you doing?
Country roads.
It's a parody, you see, of the country roads.
John Denver.
Country roads.
I felt like I'd been kicked in the stomach.
You were really concerned.
You know, sometimes the ear.
It's like the whole Edison thing.
Right.
You hear what's not there.
Yeah, Pat didn't do anything wrong. It was my ear.
Your ear.
It caught something.
You
You're the
have
one
a
not
dirty
coming,
mind.
You're the one not coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whose woods these are, I think I know.
There it is.
All women are in the village, so my little horse must think me
Oh, boy.
seething.
Winter vagina. So, Christy, you're the woman in the room.
I have never heard of this in my entire life.
This is a scam.
Well, is it a thing, though, in the winter you'll get dry and irritated?
Isn't it a time where you just don't want him to touch you? No?
I think everybody has a time when somebody doesn't want them to touch them. And I think it's December 15th. No offense, Pat. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Can you pick a date?
The fact that this guy's isolated one day seems to me to be rather random
really
because at his clinic, all the folks with VD haven't called him that day.
Interesting.
Okay, well, let's move on. What else have you got, Christy? Give me the
coming up,
teaser.
do you have your New Year's resolution all set and ready to go? Well, some people are saying no, and they're abandoning the whole idea. We'll have that.
That's right.
We have a guy busted for throwing hot chicken. An update on our salad story. Remember the finger in the salad?
Hot chicken.
And apes in the news today.
That's a great story.
Apes?
Apes, about apes and their memory.
Yeah.
Apes and their memory.
I forget
and
it
Josh.
all.
How you doing, everybody?
Went down the hall.
I'm Bob Hope,
Here in
everybody.
Monkey Hospice.
The monkeys are dead.
Is that the same song or that's a different one?
They die just like we
Okay.
do.
They get so very old.
They stop breathing.
Down those country roads.
Thank you very much.
Dry old country.
All right.
road.
Enough. We have time to rescue you. And I've got, wait a minute. I need the bulletin music. Hang on just one second. We have a Steven Singer Jewelers bulletin.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do. Ready? Here we go.
This just handed me
from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Yes.
Remember I said you have to get your orders in to get them there by Christmas. You got to get them in by noon on Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah.
You just have a 2-hour bonus. They've just changed it. Stephen called literally about 10 minutes ago. 2 p.m. tomorrow. Just do it today.
Eastern time, Central, Pacific.
It's a fair question. Of course, it's Eastern time. Thank you. Now, Christmas is just around the corner. It's next Monday, so you got to get this done. The number one gift, the number one gift comes from Steven Singer Jewelers. There's about 50 number one gifts. Just look at the store, see what's going on there, see what you like. Free shipping, of course. And if you get the article, you get the order in before about 2:00 today. It will go out today. And again, the deadline really is 2 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. Thank you for asking, Chick. So take advantage of free shipping. Get it done right now. IHateStevenSinger.com. You might want to check out those beautiful earrings. And they've got the lifetime trade-in value, trade-up value, whatever it is, where you want to get a bigger pair next year. Or next week, you send them back and you can get the full value and trade up for some beautiful earrings. Among many other things, by the way, it's Steven Singer Jewelers. And by the way, the ones I'm referencing, I believe, are $298. The famous Anita Diamond
Everybody
studs.
needs them. Mm-hmm.
And Christy, it's not written here, but I remember they have some kind of special clasp on the back.
Yeah, so you don't lose your diamond earrings. You want that very special backing.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so find the details. Once again, IHateStevenSinger.com. Pull over, get it done right now. You won't regret it. You'll say, oh, thank you. I got that out of the way. She's going to be happy, or he's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be happy. Steven, the happy jeweler at IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, a story for Josh about movie theaters and a controversial change that may be coming to movie theaters. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Hey, Josh Arnold here from the Bob and Tom Show. Do you know where squeaky, fresh cheese curds come from?
Well, yeah, it comes from a cow's teeth. Everybody knows that.
No, they come from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teeth. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skill it, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. But you cook the cheese, I guess. But
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
You can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Long came my evaluation saying everything I did was wrong. Now I drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. But still no raise. Just filed an offer to transfer. Wonder what that pays. They're gonna take me to California, gonna put me in HR. Just pay me a boatload of money on escape to pigeon forge. Swear to God, now I drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Dick bastards took my money, so I turned sort of mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking the vending machine. I keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know. There'll be a time when I own his company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise. Minimum wage. No!
I've never wanted a single thing in my entire life. Oh my goodness, I'm hurting. Can you feel my pain? Yeah. Went to an Ivy League college and my parents paid for the whole damn thing. I drive a Beamer and I got a completely faithful wife. She knows what side of the bread is buttered on because she's always been a gold-digging whore. I got a full dental plan. Mutual funds out my ass. I don't give a crap about the homeless because they don't live in my neighborhood. Now, do they? It's a gated community. I think not. That's That's not the blues. So what I did.
Yes.
And a fresh version of the New Testament Bible aims to appeal to girls by being designed to look like a teen magazine.
Here we go.
Revolve from Nelson Bibles is made up of 400
Wow.
glossy color pages and contains the entire New Testament,
That'll
but
be great.
also
Oh, look, here's another chapter. No more fun.
contains articles written in the style of teen magazines.
Mary's lip gloss.
Including quizzes like, are you dating a godly guy?
How to suck the fun out of life.
Answers to questions such as, if God made pot, why can't I smoke it?
Was it a Bible or just a religious magazine?
No, it's a Bible. It's got the entire New Testament in it.
Okay.
Written around these articles.
No, headlines, Jesus resurrected, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, thank you very much, Christy. Sounds good.
7 deadly sins. Yeah, I've seen it.
No more 10 commandments. 6 you can handle. You know, stuff like that. Just the 6 that you can get by on.
6 for now.
That's right. Worry about the other 4 later.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control, more or less.
Yes. And the relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Hey, it's comedian Roy.
And those in a few minutes.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are. There's Tom, preoccupied. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. Your cooperation is
my turn.
Really considered.
Okay, it's great to be here. Thanks for joining. Give me a number between 1 and hang on, 33. Go ahead, Christy. What do you got?
18.
18 would be Sigurd Ring.
Is that a
famous Viking?
Okay.
Oh, like what?
Again, give me one more number.
I thought
Go
you were
ahead.
doing something backwards.
One more number, please.
Oh, 10.
10 would be the famous Harold Bluetooth.
Oh,
wow.
There we go.
Harry.
Except he spells Harold Harald.
Harald.
Maybe it is Harald. Very
Harald.
good. And he is what the Bluetooth is named after, which we learned today from our friend in Steamboat Springs.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now we have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What have you got over there?
Researchers have found the perfect excuse to falter on your New Year's resolution without losing people's respect for you. First, the study, Dr. Jania Steinmetz analyzed excuses and found that claiming you lack funds leads to better outcomes in terms of other people's perception of you. So, in other words, blame it on lack of money, which I don't
Like I
really
couldn't possibly join a gym because I don't have the money?
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
Steinmetz said people use lack of time as an excuse because they equate it with high status, but studies suggest we tend to think others could find the time to exercise or cook healthy meals if they were sufficiently motivated.
Sure.
However, citing factors people have less control over, such as money, can produce perceptions of having better self-control even when we abandon our New Year's resolution or break a commitment.
Boy, this is, I don't.
A bunch of nothing? Yeah.
I don't get any of that. I mean, who's that concerned?
Right?
I guess people are.
Do you tell people your New Year's resolution?
No.
No, why would you do that?
It's
No.
pressure. We have to keep it up. It's like if Pat Godwin hadn't told us he was a vegan,
Yeah.
he could be mowing down on a cheeseburger right now in the back room.
Yeah, he could.
But see, we're all like cops around him. Don't eat that, Pat. Eating it. Okay.
Pat does not need that kind of policing. He is really
He's
behaving
on it.
himself.
For now, I'm
You did great yesterday at the party. I was very
I had
impressed.
some peanuts and dust. They were delicious.
Peanuts and dust.
Yeah, it's wonderful during the holidays.
Those holiday, those are nice. Peanuts and dust.
Yeah, well, they found him in a hotel room with an empty quart of Bailey's and a bag of McDonald's.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
You gotta have a
Oh,
cheat
look
day,
at you.
Tom. You gotta have a cheat day.
You couldn't cheat death.
I go to
Well, you were talking about resolutions this morning off the air, weren't you? Didn't you say something?
Yeah, I've got one, and I think it's probably best I not say it.
to be nice this year.
Come on.
Be realistic.
They're overrated.
No, it just gives you an opportunity to tackle something in
Yeah,
your
but the
life.
problem is people, January 6th, oh, I broke it. Well, guess I got to wait until next year.
Yeah.
Pick it up tomorrow.
It's like all or nothing for most.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a big diet thing and a workout thing. Don't you just love that first few weeks of January and the gym is so packed? And then by February 1st, they're all gone again.
I'll take your word for it.
Pat, you had a great new Christmas song. I really like it.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
about the fact that in January, or maybe, you have to get your front tooth replaced.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
I'm updating a lot of the older carols that people are still singing, but they're not appropriate for today's, the
you
way,
are?
in a woke society.
Oh, do you want to play some?
Sure.
Well, I was thinking about dentistry. Do you suppose there's a dentist out there with the guy whose name is, I was thinking about the Viking thing, a dentist named Thor?
Oh, maybe. Why?
Well, I mean, the
Because
implication is
gums or
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was helping set up more.
Yeah.
my teeth. It's my teeth, Thor.
I thought we were.
I'm sure that's why you're here, sir.
I thought we were having a conversation.
No, I'm stalling because Pat was reaching for his guitar.
No, you had a teeth thing to do, and I ruined it for you by breaking it up.
Okay, well, no, that's okay. You're not going to play your tooth song, though. You're playing.
Yeah, I'm going to update, like I said, the old carols if you'd like.
Okay.
All right. Everybody up for that? Yeah?
Yes.
Little update?
Yes.
Have a holly jolly holiday. And in case you didn't hear, we don't say Merry Christmas and offend anyone this year. You can't sing a holiday classic like Baby, It's Cold Outside. Don't overserve your girlfriend. Call Uber for a ride. Say no to mistletoe and kisses forced on you. Your daughter's husband's a woman now. Get the gender right, you fool. Have a holly jolly holiday and a cup of booze-free cheer. And by the way, there's no office party this year. Last year, the husbands with the white, with the drink. You remember.
Oh, it was bad.
yeah.
It was real ugly. Very, very bad.
Oh, we have some doozies in our
Very good,
past.
Pat. Thank you very much.
No fights yesterday at our Christmas
No,
luncheon, were
not
there?
one.
Big lunch. It was fun.
Yeah, no fights, though.
No booze, that's why.
There you go. Daylight.
Yeah, makes a difference.
No booze, no spouses. It's perfect. What else have you got?
Great story for you, Josh. Movie theaters around the country want to bring back intermissions with epics, as Chick brought up, like Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, and Oppenheimer reaching runtimes over 3 hours. Movie theaters and moviegoers alike are clamoring for a break.
Let's all go to the lobby.
I'm happy to hear it, but I'm surprised.
Kirsten Kansteiner, who heads the Board of Art Theater in California, told The Hollywood Reporter, quote, "It gives folks the opportunity to use the restroom and could also make, though, for extra concession sales, which is literally how we pay our bills these days." While some filmmakers have said they do not want the immersive experience to be interrupted, cinema executives say intermissions could boost grosses for all involved. According to the film website What to Watch, the average length of the top 10 movies in 2022 was 2 hours and 21 minutes compared to 1 hour 50 minutes in 1981.
Okay.
That's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Make it a multi episode series if you have to go 6 hours. I'm talking to you, Scorsese. No one has to sit through a 6 hour movie.
Who's got a 6 hour
He's not
movie?
making 6 hour movies.
But that illustrates that illustrates your talent for exaggerating.
No, I don't.
3 hours and 26 minutes.
It's
6
6
hours.
But that's nothing new, obviously.
6 hours long.
No, it is.
No, it isn't.
No.
You had your
Gone with
King
the
of
Wind.
Kings, Ten Commandments, all these
Gone with
movies
the Wind
were
was 3 hours,
super long.
probably.
Those had intermissions.
Right. That's the difference.
Godfather's 3 hours long. It doesn't have an intermission.
I'm pro intermission. I'm surprised movie theaters. I guess they will make.
I don't want to have to wear an adult diaper to go see a movie.
Oh.
You can't
What
sit
have we-
3 hours without peeing?
What have we
I
said
can't.
about
No.
you and movies, Tom? You can't go anymore. You should not attend movies.
Just went to one I enjoyed, The Holdovers. I thought it was great.
That is good.
It's a cute movie.
I didn't have to pee during it. It was just the right length.
It's about 210.
When you exit a movie and you go into pee right away while you're washing your hands, do you talk to the other people for a quick movie review?
Not at all. No.
No?
No.
I suppose you do. Of course.
No way.
It's like I'm like Rotten Tomatoes on 2 feet.
Do you ever stop talking?
Poor bastard.
You know what? You are like Rotten Tomatoes on 2 feet.
You don't want the opinion of the guy that's sitting next to you?
No. Do you talk to yourself in the car?
You get right on the phone, don't you? He gets right on the phone. He doesn't like quiet.
He doesn't like quiet.
Hi, give me somebody.
The phone interface in my car is busted, so I'm not on the phone.
You have a brand new car.
Probably killed itself.
Yeah, it's busted.
Why are you afraid of the quiet? You need to talk to someone.
What happened to your phone?
Because it's called dead air. And if you stop talking, you're going to die. That's why they call it that, Cristiano.
Chick, is there a chance Tom thinks he's on the radio 24/7?
Yes.
A chance.
That's a huge possibility.
There's no changing him, though, because he enjoys it.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
He thinks he's...
Thank goodness he's good at it.
I answered the door of my house yesterday. I said, look, I'll be right back. I've got to go do weather on the 10s. When we come back, what have you got, Christy?
Coming up, we have one of those great Goodwill stories where they bought something for very little money and then turned around and sold it for lots of money.
I love these. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I do too.
I do, Chick, and I'm not going to have you make fun of me.
Okay. Jerk.
What's wrong, ladies? We'll figure this out when we get back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see. Pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
The sheepskin that you
Let's
used?
not talk about the sheep.
Okay.
Brings up some really sad memories.
Okay. Well, now I know you've got
It's tough when you name them.
It's
an
a tough
original
breakup.
song.
Yep.
This is an original song from the Electric Amish. Can you guys favor us with a tune?
Yeah, we play all originals because, of course, we're not even allowed to listen to the radio, so I don't even know what you guys hear.
No, that's true. Well, go ahead, but I'd love to hear it.
Well, all right. This is a little song goes a little something like this. It kind of tells you who we are.
Oh.
Car.
Give it up for Grape.
Oh, merciful God, please let the rest of this solo really jam. We are an Amish man. Nailed it. We are an Amish man. And a boy, Graper. We'll help you build a barn. We just don't give a darn. We are an Amish man. We are an Amish man. Yeah, yeah. We are an Amish man. Yeah, yeah. We are an Amish man. Yeah, yeah.
Yay! The Electric Amish, ladies and gentlemen.
millennium.
Well, technically, the new millennium doesn't start until January 1st, 2001. Yeah, obviously, there was no year zero, so
Okay, whatever, but come on, baby. I want to try this kinky thing I read about using warm vegetables. I've got carrots, potatoes, and your favorite, tomatoes.
That's kind of a common mistake. The tomato actually is a fruit, not a vegetable. Interestingly enough, the tomato is in the same family as the poisonous nightshade plant. And
Listen, don't talk. Just come to bed. I'll tell you what, I'll give you.
it's odd that people call it that. There's actually no blowing involved. The term probably originated.
Oh, forget it. I'm out of here. You can go yourself.
Technically, that's not possible.
This has been the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Where are you from, by the way?
Patterson, from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, sure. That's famous.
Yeah, small.
Sure.
Thugged out town. It's tiny. So small, we used to get robbed by people we knew.
That's small.
People like, stick them up. I'm like, Andre? I'm going to tell your mother, man. By the way, how is Aunt Carol? How's she doing? I'll come over for dinner.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there?
Uh-huh.
And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, the arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Yeah.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee, and I have to wait for Tom to finish drinking. Here's Tom.
Sip of coffee while you do your
How is it today? Robust? Hot?
minimal insertion of content.
That's right.
Sports is over. Time to move forward. Now, I think we have reached a point of arguing here. The intermission at movie theaters.
I say yay.
Yes, I say yay, too.
Now, do you think, is it possible after an intermission, because people are going to get up, they're going to pee, they're going to
buy popcorn,
concessions. Is the problem that some of these filmmakers don't think people can get back into the spirit of the movie?
Yes. Yes, that's their contention. I don't think that's true.
Will they show previews again so they so they get in the mood?
Once more, here's Nicole Kidman to act like she actually goes to a public theater.
No joke. I hate that.
Would be caught dead in an AMC theater.
When are they going to pick up the fact nobody likes her anymore?
I know,
she's
right?
So true.
Just quite the negative.
She got
Frigid
booed in California when I went to see a movie there.
Why?
Because they didn't, when that thing came on at the AMC.
Oh, that thing got booed?
her.
Are you sure it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm
People
just
didn't
asking.
know me.
It could possibly happen.
Okay, we have to return to the news desk where Christy Lee is astride the chair in front of the news
A
desk.
vase purchased at a Goodwill store for $3.99. That's less than $4. Sold for over $100,000 at auction recently.
Oh, Christy, I think we can all say a $4 vase, $100,000 vase.
Thank you, Josh.
Yes.
CBS News reports the rare vase was discovered at a thrift store in Richmond, Virginia by Jessica Vincent. The piece, which was created by mid-century Italian architect Carlo Scarpa.
It was a Scarpa?
Yes, features colorful streaks made using a technique called pennellate.
That's right, it's a feces.
Pennellate.
Oh, Scarpa, you didn't make another poop vase, did you?
Meaning brushstroke that involves adding in colored opaque glass while the piece is being blown.
People like it.
Excuse me? It looks festive.
Yeah.
The auction house estimated the piece was worth $30,000 to $50,000.
Whoa!
Though it ultimately sold for more than $100,000.
That's great.
There's brown in there, the light brown, the dark brown, the little green.
Oh, Scarpa, you really are disgusting.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the fact that somebody knew that's what that was.
Right?
Well, so they did know.
Apparently,
Okay.
she knew.
If you look at the thing, I certainly would have no idea.
It's got to be like winning the lottery.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a surprised it wasn't made into a bong by somebody at Goodwill.
Yes. I like hearing that somebody's ancient sculpture degree paid off.
Yeah. There you go.
And if you see it, it looks like, do you remember when you were in school that you would wrap crepe paper, different color crepe paper around a bottle? Do you remember doing that in art class?
Doesn't it look quite modern?
Yeah.
Oh, I just sound like a gallery a-hole. It looks quite modern.
It's kind of cheesy looking, I think.
It's like any kid can make that.
Or like when you would fill a bottle. Oh, I never did this, but you see those people that filled the dip, hard hip,
Oh, are you going to say the sand thing?
Yes, the multicolored sand.
It does look like
I mean, it is. When you look at it closer, it is very pretty, and it is different colors of glass, but it does look like when we used to.
It's not glass, it's a feces.
Scarpa, please.
He's in my third.
Why aren't you on the page with feces with me? I thought I thought you'd laugh.
What are you referencing?
Scarpa is claiming.
I wasn't appreciating my time. I make a vase out of feces.
We know you do, Scarpa.
No, it's. I think the
you got brown. You got light brown.
The technique is called, I believe it's penalate.
Penalate.
And Scarpa's contention was that all that means is it's made out of feces.
Oh.
Penne poop in Italian.
Okay.
A lot of penne.
All right.
Scarpa, we need you to leave.
What?
I mean, the fact that it got through Goodwill without getting crushed or scratched, I mean, that.
There's a lot of finds at Goodwill.
Yes.
I love Tuesdays, Thursdays, great days.
Yeah. 3,000 George Foreman grills without the drip tray.
God, that's funny. That is so true.
Yeah, there's a.
Are you still using yours? Oh, you're not eating meat.
No.
I forgot. Sorry.
You could fry up some broccoli.
Eggplant.
I like steaming it right now.
Or mushrooms or something.
Oh, yeah,
that's
portobello.
true. Yeah, I love those.
They make a good sandwich.
Do they?
Oh, can you have bread? I don't even know.
Not really. I'm not doing it. You can, probably.
What are you going to have for lunch today, Pat?
That red lentil soup downtown.
Oh, very good.
My favorite place.
Do you have to drive down there or do you have it delivered?
No, I walk all the 10 miles. I'm real hungry when I get there.
Give me all your soup.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have it today?
Oh.
Yeah. I just walked down here.
Let me back there.
Police in Florida have arrested a man who allegedly hit a convenience store employee with a piece of hot chicken.
Take that.
According to court records, the incident occurred at a Wawa store in St. Petersburg at 1:20 a.m.
The Wawa is a pleasure.
Yeah, it is a great
pleasure to
convenience
visit.
store.
It's the greatest.
Yeah, right there. I mean, what'd you say? Saturday night, 1:20 a.m.?
Right.
Yeah.
That what Granny used to say, nothing good happens after midnight. The 32-year-old suspect, Daniel Palomino, reportedly became angry because he believed that the chicken was not cooked
I
completely.
couldn't hear him because when he tried to talk to him, he was a little hoarse.
A bulletin noise for some reason. What do you think he wanted? Han? Han in the drums?
Han initially
made a mistake. Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
He confronted a worker and responded by throwing the chicken at the victim. Police noted that while the chicken was covered in a spicy Nashville sauce that got into the victim's eye, the employee did not suffer bodily harm.
That's a lot of specificity there.
Yeah, the man who threw the chicken was arrested on a charge of battery.
Well, it was.
He's obviously right. The guy didn't get burned, so the chicken wasn't hot. You got that going. Right?
Yeah, spicy chicken is what it was. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was
salt and basil.
It wasn't hot.
Not
Nashville
warm.
hot chicken is kind of a chicken. Yeah, it's like a spicy. It's a spice.
I mean, if you're getting food at a gas station, really?
I'm telling you,
some good stuff.
Wait.
There's a good tuna fish.
Yeah,
out
that's an okay point. But when it comes to Wawa, it's
Wawa's
fantastic.
brilliant. Yeah.
Well, that's great then.
Yes.
I mean, there are
Tuna fish,
there are other
chicken
places.
salad.
Buc-ee's is great. You have to be careful. There are some wonderful stops.
Yeah, well,
and then some awful.
Yeah, so I was recently I wanted right above the coffee. It says, "Enjoy your diarrhea." I'm glad that they're being right up front about what's going to happen.
Now, Scarpa, you can't use that to make a vase, can you?
Well, it's all around you.
Yeah, it doesn't. You need something that'll set.
No solid ground.
You can make an ashtray. I mean.
Yeah. You make a place, man.
Thank you, Scarpa.
So would you? So you say Wawa has great food?
Yes.
Who's
yes.
this guy?
Yeah, there are good gas stations around the country that have really good food.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, fast food quality.
Wawa and Sheets with a Z.
Yes, that's good. Quick Trip has good stuff. If you ever stop at one of those.
Come and Go?
Yep, they're good.
Come and goes very good.
Okay, I'll look forward to.
I'll bring you some
gassing up.
Some gas station sushi sometime.
Gas station sushi.
Get-Go's good, too.
I see you when you go into any convenience store, USA. You go in there, and your little fingers are out and pointing, and you've got your mouth all drawn.
No, it's hey Pat, would you go in there? I'm not setting foot in there.
Yeah,
When was the last time you were in a convenience store? Seriously.
Oh, I would imagine you go in.
Yeah, Pat and I went into one when we drove to Wisconsin.
We did, yeah.
Okay.
Holding hands?
Well, we hugged on the way in.
I bet you did.
A little kiss on the cheek.
Can we use your men's room for a little sodomy session?
A little rogering.
You guys mind?
Vigorous rogering. No, I just went in there to
A little sodomy session.
Pat can't eat anything anyway since he's become a vegan. We did have. I had my news bulletin music ready. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
We have a news bulletin?
Yeah. Once again, a news bulletin from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Steven Singer has been shot.
I know. Mr. Singer is fine.
Diamonds. Get me diamonds.
Oh, God, Steven, I'm so sorry.
Poor Steve.
He's got a sense of humor.
Merry Christmas.
We'll find that utterly hilarious. The bulletin is the deadline has been moved.
Deadline, I'll say.
He's giving you till 2 o'clock tomorrow to get your orders in if you want to get them for the Christmas holiday. What am I talking about? IHateStevenSinger.com. Go there right now. Get it done. What's available? Well, all kinds of stuff. Steven is kind of highlighting this season those diamond stud earrings. By the way, they're real, natural, earthborn diamonds, of course. And Steven has something called the Anita Diamond Studs, 100% eye flawless. $298 is the starting point for those babies. And he's got the best guarantee in the business. If he or she doesn't like them, send them back on the house. Free shipping. Steven is famous for his quality free shipping and his quality jewelry. IHateStevenSinger.com. Order by 2 p.m. tomorrow if you want to get them on time. That is the new deadline. So we just found that out a few minutes ago. So you've got a little bit of time. I would get it done today. It's that simple. Real natural diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. He's alive and well. He's Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Get it done now, please. When we come back, Christy, I know we have a little special surprise.
We do?
And then what have you got?
Well, I have an update on our salad story where the person found a piece of the manager's finger. We have a getaway vehicle that was stolen during the robbery, and a very interesting story about our close DNA friends, the ape.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
I want to thank you, old Saint Nick, for the stuff that you leave on the eve of Christmas Day. Worldwide overnight delivery's quite a trick, and it ain't no wonder that you ain't got time to shave. I know that you've been making me a toy up in the Arctic, and I hope this message reaches you before you've time to start it. Some folks like their Christmases all blue or even white, but for me the color green is exactly right. Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Yeah. Don't need two front teeth or mistletoe kisses. Jackson Franklin and grants my wishes. All I want for Christmas is cash, cash, cash. The size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my pocket make my butt look big? Show me what the holiday spirit's about with a nice wire transfer into my offshore account. Cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Santa, don't you be no Ebenezer. Pay off the balance on this here Visa, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, "This is money in my wallet, make my butt look big." Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, 'cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cold hard. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Hey, Josh Arnold here from the Bob and Tom Show. Do you know where squeaky, fresh cheese curds come from?
Well, yeah, it comes from a cow's teeth. Everybody knows that.
No, they come from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teeth. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skill it, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. Once you cook the cheese, I guess, but...
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
You can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
No, then why eat the middleman? You know, God made animals slow enough to catch. He obviously intended for us to eat them. Besides that, what's the fun in hunting a vegetable? Any moron can sneak up on a carrot. Some of that stuff's not even food. Celery, that's not food. That's like dental floss trapped inside of carbohydrates. I was reading about celery. There's 4 calories in a stick of celery. 4. Takes your body 6 calories to process. A stuck of celery. You could kill yourself eating celery. That's not food. That's slow suicide. What happened?
From Paul Gilmart.
Down the elevator shaft they plunged, hurtling towards their death, their faces drawn by Edvard Munch. They smelled the devil's breath. Your tongue, she said at number 3. Let me see its size. He grinned and licked his forehead. She buckled at the thighs. The impact satisfied them both. Police were left some clues. A smiling woman all alone in a stranger's pair of shoes.
Hey, this is Rob.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy's here. There's Josh, Ace, Pat. We're all here. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Welcome.
Now, we have a little surprise for you. If you look at the big screen, as you can see,
I'm surprised.
It's Barbie.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show. It's your favorite plastic doll again, Old Barbie.
What a treat.
Barbie, it's nice to see you.
I am 64 years old, living off Social Security down in Boca Raton, Florida at the Barbie Assisted Living Home. I wanted to zoom in real quick, give you Barbie's year in review. As you know, I had the #1 movie in the box office until Tay-Tay came and stole it from me. Look, I'm not bitter. I heard John Mayer used to make her fart into his mouth so he could guess what she had for lunch. She's been through it. Oh, my goodness. Who is that on my screen? Is that Chick McGee and Ace Cosby?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the way you two just go back and forth. Oh, I have to say, your two's on-air relationship has to be the best will they, won't they, since Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd on Moonlight. Spoiler alert, they end up banging. Ace Cosby, you're so funny. How do you come up with all those jokes day after day?
Hours of writing.
You're like a modern-day Roy Rogers. And Chick McGee, what a hunk. You must have to carry around a tennis racket all day to swat away all that poon. Plus, I have it on good authority. You like to get in there and root around like a honey badger.
I sure do.
Is that true, Mr.
I like to
McGee?
find out what's what, Barbie.
Oh, being that I'm a doll and can't spread my legs, I find that very intriguing. I have to apologize for my rantiness. I'm already on my third Bailey's and coffee this morning. And why, yes, I'll have another. And like always, sugar, extra Bailey's, hold the coffee. Joshua, are you there, Joshua?
Hi, Barbie. How are you?
You remind me of a young Henry Kissinger, but without all the power and prestige. That man had a hog on him like a stack of tuna cans, and it smelled just as bad. Bobby worries about you, Joshua. You're such a sweet young man, and these people in there are ruining you.
Oh, boy, they are corrupting me.
I hear you using the B word all the time now. Oh, as a plastic female doll, I find it both offensive and very unbecoming.
I apologize.
Is Mr. Thomas Griswold in there?
Here, Barbie, how are you?
Oh, you devil. I love that you haven't gone with the totally bald. Your hairs are hanging on like Leo to that door in the Titanic movie. Oh, Bobby just loves powerful men. I would love to go out to dinner with you and Tom Brady.
Ooh.
Oh, have a London broil, then follow it up back at Bobby's room with a little London bridge between the three of us. If you catch Bobby's drift. I'm sorry, I got to cut this short, but I have to run. It looks like the omelet station finally has my blue cheese and bacon omelet done. And I want to eat it while it's still warm. This was Bobby, or Barbara if you're nasty. Peace out, bitches.
Oh, Barbie. Thank you.
She did not
I
win.
love that wig. I
Did
love
not
that.
win Person of the Year.
No, she sure didn't.
Taylor got it.
Oh, well. She can't win Person of the Year. She's not a person.
She was one of the nominees.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, they've had other things that weren't people win that.
Who?
Didn't the IBM computer or something win it?
Person of the Year?
Oh, that's right.
Oh. That doesn't seem right. But what do I know? Nothing, apparently.
I think it was officially like Man of the Year, I thought, was the computer.
I think so. I think so. Way back when.
Let's do an update on a story we had earlier. A Connecticut woman is suing the Chopped Eatery chain, claiming a salad she received contained a piece of a severed finger. The lawsuit filed by Miss Allison Cozy alleges that she bought a salad at a Chopped location in Mount Kisco, New York, and realized while eating that she was chewing on a portion of a human finger that had been mixed into her salad.
Sickening.
Ooh. According to the suit, a manager at the restaurant accidentally severed a piece of her left pointer finger while chopping arugula. She's seeking unspecified monetary damages. According to the suit, the incident caused the plaintiff, quote, serious personal injuries, including traumatic stress, cognitive impairment, vomiting, and shoulder pain.
Shoulder pain?
Yeah. Well,
That's a
You don't know. You've never had to eat a finger.
You're right. You're right.
I ordered the chef salad. I didn't want a piece of the chef in the salad. That's so disgusting.
Yeah, that's rough.
You can see. I mean, I can see why she'd have a kind of a rough
suit, but
afterward. But yeah, I'm not sure about the shoulder pain.
And police in Colorado say they were able to arrest a pair of thieves after their getaway vehicle was stolen while they were robbing the business.
Wah, wah.
The Commerce
Aren't you
City.
supposed to have somebody in the getaway car?
I always thought
It's a
that.
good idea.
I don't care if Jesus Christ himself's come out here. You don't move the car. Or something like that.
Commerce City Police Department said 3 armed and masked individuals robbed a local check cashing business. Responding officers chased down and apprehended 2 of the 3 suspects. The department said that while the trio was robbing the business, a 4th criminal stole their getaway vehicle, which authorities believe might have already been stolen. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
They needed baby drivers, what they needed.
Karma.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I saw a Carmen Ghia over the weekend.
You did?
I love those.
You ever see one of those? Volkswagen, like a little sporty Volkswagen.
I've never seen one in person, I
My
don't
uncle
think.
had one.
I just saw one.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I had two great this weekend. I also saw a early 60s Corvair.
Were you at a car show?
No, it was right. Some guy drove it right by my house.
Wouldn't you like to?
Well, that's
Wouldn't you like to know what really happened?
No, there was a white Corvair.
Yeah, white Corvette, sure, Tom.
Not Corvette, Corvair.
Corvair. No, sorry.
Or as-
More rare
or
Corvair.
as the owners, I'm sure, call it the Vair.
I sure hope not.
She took the vet, I took the Vair.
Fair.
You take the Vair there?
Yeah. Remember the Vair had the engine back Vair.
There.
Where?
Yeah.
But Carmen Ghia, cool car.
Carmen Ghia had the engine in the back too, didn't it?
Looked a little very sporty. Very sporty.
Looks like 75 was last year they made the Carmen Ghia. Oh. That's a cool looking car, man.
Yeah, fun. But back to the story. If you need a getaway car, isn't the whole point to
Have a driver ready, waiting?
You'd probably get a stick shift. Less likely to be stolen, right? Didn't we?
Yeah,
determine
nobody
that?
can drive them anymore.
Some street punk can't drive a stick shift.
Oh, that's street punk.
All these damn street punks.
So sorry. Christy, what else have you got?
There's a new study out there that finds apes can recognize friends they've not seen in decades.
Hey, how you doing?
Washo, my man.
Photographs of apes whom the participating animals had not seen for time periods ranging from 9 months to 26 years were used by researchers. They found that chimpanzees and bonobos were able to recognize photos of former group mates more than 25 years after last seeing them in the flesh.
Interesting.
With photos of old friends eliciting an even more positive response. Scientists believe that apes' social memory could extend beyond 26 years and could even be comparable with that of humans, who apparently we remember things as long as 48 years. Well, that explains something.
I think I think humans can remember them a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Faces.
Some things.
Sure, you can see pictures of people that are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but that's because you're constantly seeing them. How often do you go 48
well, that's
years without seeing a face?
Well, like Tom said, he could look at a sixth grade class, though, and pick out everybody and name everybody's name.
But I mean, it's cool that apes can.
There are special cases.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the study also raises the possibility that apes are capable of missing their loved ones. Oh, I totally believe that.
And if you keep reading, the apes, they were most likely to spot old ape friends that owed them money.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's...
They forget that.
Hey, you got that sawbuck?
Can you imagine the kind of gossip? Oh, looks like Mrs. Washoe maybe should be reducing. Yikes.
Reducing.
I'm reducing. Remember that?
How did the apes know that they recognized somebody?
Oh, my gosh. What do you mean, how do they know?
Do they point and have their mouth open? Hey!
How do the scientists know that the apes recognize them?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do they know?
I don't know. I don't know how the study was conducted.
Ask your ape buddy.
Yeah, I can ask Dr. Rob. He knows all about that.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And they do obviously recognize certain people. You were telling me that off the air the other day.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. Yeah.
They like chewing gum.
Oh, they chew on them and get
Orangutans
a
like
taste for
chewing
it?
gum.
Yeah, so I saw you give. I saw them give. Don't do this if you're at the zoo, but I mean, the trainer can give a stick of gum to the orangutan. They stick it in their mouth and go chew a while, and they pull out the foil and everything. It's hilarious.
Saw one orangutan do it, so all of them do it.
Yeah, all of them do it.
He said they all do. He also said he has what he wants to wrestle Josh.
No,
Oh, that'd be good.
I saw an orangutan over the weekend driving a Carmen Ghia. Did you know that?
Oh, is that right?
Right there in my neighborhood.
Was his name Clyde?
Could have been Clyde.
Ape and a Corvair.
Yep, ape and a Corvair and a orangutan.
I like throwing rocks at them at the zoo. They get real wild.
Chimp in the trunk.
Stop. No,
They get all worked up.
I like to yell, "I'm free," Adam. That's what I like to
They don't care for that. I can wear a Charlton Heston mask. They get really fired up.
Suppose bartenders get sick of guys coming up to the bar going, "Stella," just to order a beer.
Yes, they get tired of the 74-year-olds
Yeah, I was
who do
going to
that.
say, who does that?
Sorry. What else have you got, Christy Lee?
A man from Cramlington.
All right, now we're making places up.
This sounds like
crazy.
Jerry Lewis grew up in Cramling.
It's actually in the UK. This guy claims a spider laid eggs in his toe while on a French cruise.
Sick.
According to the BBC, Mr. Colin Blake was celebrating his 35th wedding anniversary and was having a meal outdoors in Marseille when he was bitten. He said that after his toe turned purple, the ship's doctor told him the swelling
Cut it off.
had been caused by a wolf spider.
Wolf spider?
Blake told the BBC medical staff at the hospital cut open his infected toe and milk-like pus came out. I hope you're not having breakfast right now.
How about that?
He said spider eggs were seen in the liquid.
Wow.
Experts, however, Josh, are skeptical of Mr. Blake's claims.
I see.
Dr. Sarah Goodacre from the University of Nottingham told the BBC, I can't possibly see how it could be true at all. The egg sacs take quite a while to spin.
Yeah.
She added the spider venom is not necrotizing. It is designed to paralyze a fruit fly. And they called it implausible. The British, is it Archaeological Society? Arachnological Society.
Spider you.
The spider people. Yeah.
You can read more about that guy's toe on the web.
That's pretty good.
Sorry.
But you want to be from Cramlington?
I liked it. I want to go back. I want to go back 2 stories.
What?
Oh, good.
How did you pronounce arugula? Is it pronounced arugula?
It sure isn't.
What is
Arugula.
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 Yeah.
It's a ruler.
Okay. It was named after the famous horn. Arugula.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you like to eat that stuff?
No,
I do love it. Yeah, I get a nice spinach arugula mix that I put on his turkey
You like
sandwiches.
it, Pat?
I do.
Ugh,
Yeah,
it tastes like weeds.
It tastes like roadside weeds.
Yeah, it's awful.
After they've been sprayed with
Ugh.
road
Ugh.
kill. Sorry.
A 90-year-old woman has earned a master's degree from the University of North Texas. Miss Minnie Payne attended junior college for only a short time in the 50s, but decided to return to her education after retiring at the age of 68.
It's clogging up the school system.
After earning a bachelor's degree from Texas Women's University in 2006, Payne worked as a freelance writer before enrolling at University of North Texas, UNT. She since...
Boy, I hope they don't have a radio station.
Yeah, I hope they don't have a branch in Connecticut.
Well, if it's that side of the Mississippi...
Yeah, that side of the Mississippi, Josh. It would be K. Never mind.
Boy. It's a woman's university, UNT.
And they get...
that was University of North Texas.
Oh, okay.
Texas Women's University is where she received her bachelor's.
Shouldn't it be a bachelorette degree?
Yes,
she earned her master's at the University of North Texas.
I mean, if it's a women's... Sorry.
I'm assuming the Texas Women's University, they don't teach math.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you got to get them up to speed, man.
No, because it's hard.
Josh, single forever. Well, so, I'm sorry, how old is she now?
90, what'd I say? In her 90s. She's 90.
Oh, so she could pay off that college debt by the time she's 134.
Well,
See the picture of her? She's got the sling on. She tore her rotator cuff throwing the cap in the air.
And staff at a Pennsylvania library say a book was returned to them 120 years overdue.
Well, one of these stories, huh?
I know, right?
You don't like these stories?
I don't like them either. I'm with you, Josh.
We're up to our necks in them.
God, it seems like every week, right?
No kidding.
Hey, this is an old story about
Here's
a
an old
library
book.
book.
I owe you so
It's a
much
long
money.
show, A-holes. Unbelievable. You know, they lost this in 1949.
The Carbondale Public
5 minutes
Library.
on politics.
Unbelievable.
The Carbondale Public Library said the book entitled The Cruise of the Esmeralda
That's in
by
Illinois.
Harry Collingwood still contains the original pocket listing the library's rules as well as a Carbondale library card issued to a person named Horace Short.
Number one,
1904.
rule of the library: no minorities.
Back in that day, yes. Yeah.
Where was this again? It was in
This was
Pennsylvania?
in Pennsylvania. The book was checked out for 43,641 days, which would have accrued a fine of $872.82.
That's not bad.
At the 1904 rate, check of 2 cents per day, or $10,910.25 at the current rate of 25 cents per day.
The Cruise of the Esmeralda.
Mr. Short's very lucky. According to the library, we cap fines for books at $10.
Mm-hmm. Why bother returning?
Why? Who would have returned that?
Well, it's because they can put it in a display out front of the library, and this is because in 50 years, this is what a book looks like.
So if you
and
if you heard about this and you'd go down to, would you purposely go down to the library just to see the book? Where's the book they just turned in over all these years?
I think for those that are smart enough to go to a library, they go, look at this, see this. They've had books for a long time helping people. Here's one. Look, this Driving a Horse Carriage for Dummies. It's a...
Hi, I work for your local library. Do you like reading booger-laden books?
Yeah. I've been touched.
Then come here. What's the matter? You don't have $11?
A lot of people don't.
We're going to lend you a book.
Literacy, Josh.
Well, promise to bring it back.
Have you not ever used you don't use the library ever?
I buy my books.
I know you
buy
do.
a book.
Here's a card
nice for you.
that will prove that I'll bring the book
I
back.
love libraries. Sometimes they have books you can't find elsewhere.
I love libraries.
Now he's backing down.
Well, some of this is said for comedy.
And that's
when
true.
I realized there was none, I decided to tell the truth.
Hold up a red card so we know to give you the courtesy chuckle.
Well, not all of us have a rim shot button we can hit
What are you talking about?
alert people that it's a joke.
We need a holiday, don't we?
No, seriously.
Kiss my ass. We'll be right back.
Actually, a lot of libraries are there's a new one not too far from me that's just awesome.
Really?
Yeah. I go there and I laugh. I go, yeah, you can't afford books, and then I
Nope, didn't help.
The deck is stacked.
See, now I want to talk about. I just ran into a friend of mine yesterday, and they were telling me at his house they do HelloFresh 3 nights a week. What is HelloFresh all about? Well, it's about saving you a ton of time, and especially now. Do you really want to spend 20 minutes waiting in line at the grocery store, or do you want to have to do the self-scan where you go waiting for the thing to beep, and finally you go, okay, I guess I'm leaving this quart of milk here. Yeah, that explains why the other random items are sitting here. HelloFresh does the shopping. They do the measuring. You just put it together. We're talking about restaurant quality food, a lot less food waste, which is certainly important, and you won't be killing a lot of time at the grocery store. So give yourself a break. This is great for parties at the holidays because HelloFresh has their special little in-store store, the HelloFresh Market. You can pick from a variety of seasonal stuff, charcuterie boards, et cetera, et cetera. See what I'm talking about? HelloFresh has a great offer going right now where you get free breakfast for life if you use the code BTShowFree. So you go to HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. That means 1 breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. And by the way, more than 45 recipes each week. It's not just the recipe. You get the card that shows you how to do it with photographs, and the food is already measured. You put it together, heat it up, et cetera, sometimes in 5 minutes. See what I'm talking about at HelloFresh. HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. Now, don't forget that free breakfast for life. Details at HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. When we come back, it's time to educate you. Even if you don't have a library card, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see. Pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
Now, Rodney's got a record out there on Capitol Records.
Yes.
Can't miss it.
It's called Morning Wood.
Morning
We're
Wood,
just
all-
kind of sticking with the theme. It's Hanging with Rodney, Morning Wood, and then Nutsack. Just kind of working our way down
The trilogy.
It dawned on me this morning how
Yep.
I've made a living for 13 years talking about everything underneath my belt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, what the hell?
I'm glad you said hell.
Yeah. I apologize.
That's all right.
Rodney, we got plenty of time. Do you want to work another one in here?
Yeah, here's one right here. This one's called, I think, you guys, is that the one we're talking about? Okay. You guys want to play the intro? I don't want to. They get a little irritated when I don't let them play the intro. They don't really like the way I do it. Let's just go right to the words.
Go ahead.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly?
She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond.
Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Sing it with me. God done met you is what I was trying to say. God done met you. That's 6 points. That's 6 points right there. That's money.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
It's time again for 3 Questions with.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Phil Mondor, and welcome to America's most concise interview show, 3 Questions With, the exciting, fast-paced interview show where we ask 3 pertinent questions to today's biggest newsmakers. My guest today is presidential hopeful Ralph Nader. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nader. I see that you're sitting and ready to go forward with the interview. Are you comfortable, sir?
Yes. Thank you, Phil.
Didn't have any problems finding the studio, did you?
No problems at all, Phil.
Good. So, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
This has been 3 Questions with. Join us next week for 3 Questions with Osama bin Laden. That's it.
Don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
I got one of those.
Yeah.
You know, the calls on the phone. The guy's selling you something or trying to get donation.
Right.
He actually used this word. Is this the man of the house? Is this 1952? Yes, it is the man of the house. I'm lounging on the divan with a highball. Why do you insist on calling during Edward R. Murrow? I'm furious.
Come on.
So I'm working on it. My wife said you learn a lot about yourself if you keep a diary. And that is so true. I've learned my life is brimming over with really boring activities. And now one more, writing in my diary. Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
Tom Simmons is our guest. I understand you've been to Afghanistan, I assume, on one of the USO type tours.
The Comics on Duty.
Okay, good for you.
Afghanistan is desolate, man. Everything is dirt. Every building, every structure is like dirt. We don't need satellite-guided bombs. We just should drop water balloons.
That'll muddy you.
Wow. Turn that place into mud and farmland, and it'll be great.
Have you run this strategic idea by the people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, it'd save us a lot of money.
This is positively
We're launching
brilliant.
a massive hydro attack. That's what we're going to do. And,
all of these fire bombs are merely drawing it out. Jim Norton, he's crazy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Here we are. Christy's here. There's Josh, Ace, Pat Godwin. I'm Chick. Tom's over there, and I think we are at the educational part of the Bob and Tom Show, are we not?
I think we are. We promised we'd play, we'll maybe have to do it tomorrow, our tribute to Eagles, because you had that interesting letter.
Yeah, that's right.
36, that's a news story. 3,600 Eagles were killed.
But yeah, it is time for our history.
Time now for Today in History, December 19th. A day which will always be 6 days away from Christmas.
Fair enough.
He's not wrong.
Can't argue.
Fair
with
enough.
You can't argue with me.
1843, A Christmas Carol, published by Charles Dickens. Wow.
That's a good one.
My favorite version of that, either the one with the puppets or with the cartoon Mr. Magoo.
The puppets.
Muppets Christmas Carol?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
It is good.
That right?
That's very good, yeah.
And, you know, it was originally about a woman, Carol.
Oh.
Oh, that's why it was called that?
A Christmas Carol.
Helpful.
How about that?
1971, Stanley Kubrick's adaptation of the Anthony Burgess novel A Clockwork Orange. You ever see that, Josh?
Of course, yeah. It's unsettling.
Yeah. I like the Muppet version of that.
Yes. Muppets Clockwork Orange.
What was that movie?
They have Kermit's eyes.
Waka!
What was that about? I've never seen
It's about
it.
2 hours long.
You would hate it. It's got, as they say, ultra violence.
Yeah.
It's kind of a futuristic place, and Malcolm McDowell's the head. What is it, Droog?
Okay.
I haven't seen it. It was
a roving gang.
It was unavailable for a while.
Miscreants.
It was pulled from circulation due to some imitators, apparently. 1972, the last lunar mission ends.
Yeah, but we're going back, aren't we?
The Artemis or something, right?
Oh, they closed the studio in Warner Brothers lot?
So once again, you're contending.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, thank you. If only Buzz Aldrin were here to punch you in the face.
I'd like to see that old man try to punch me in the face. Kick him right in the balls.
Let's see.
There's a really good documentary out there called Room 237 or something about Stanley Kubrick staging the moon landing. And it lays it out, man. And you get to the end, you go, okay, yeah, it was fake. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
In spite of thousands of witnesses at Cape Canaveral.
If you take it into context, you look at 2001, and then you see what the special effects were before that. That's why everybody thought he faked the moon landing.
That's really
Well, you don't know that.
1980, Raging Bull is released.
Raging what?
Raging Bull.
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 What is that? I don't know what it is, but he's trying to say bull. I know that.
Okay.
Raging bull.
The glamorous life of a boxer.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite birthday, though. This is for you, Josh, because I know you're the big baseball fan. Walt No Neck Williams. Born on this date in 1943.
Walt ain't got no neck.
No.
Played for the White Sox. What a great nickname.
Tiny strike zone.
Oh, yes. Yeah, very low.
Yeah. Not as well known as his teammate, Chinless Joe Jackson.
I don't know how he changes the pillowcase.
No chin.
That dirty pillow.
Happy birthday, Warren Sapp. From the world of the
controversial figure.
Yes, certainly. That probably leave it right there.
Yeah, like the pot.
What do we learn on today's show?
What do we learn?
Right to me. All right. Tom stands by the fact that Princess Di should have worn her seatbelt.
Thinks that she would have walked away from that wreck.
Yep.
Look, seatbelts
that'd be some great photos.
Seatbelts are very important.
Almost cut the car in half.
Yeah, man.
Driver's irresponsible.
We did learn about the term from Christy, winter vagina.
Yes, we did.
Whatever.
Christy suffering from it?
Some doctor says because he has the fewest STD patients on the 16th of December, the 15th must be a no sex day. It's quite a leap. I don't think this guy will be in the Hall of Fame with Dr. Salk. Is there a gynecologist Hall of Fame?
Sure.
What?
I wonder if the building is,
that's nice.
One of those buildings shaped like the way the NFL in Canton, they've got the
it's a beautiful
shaped building.
You enter through those pink curtains.
Oh, hello, Dr. Quackenbush.
Boy,
in some states, it's illegal to go in the back door of the museum.
How did they get that law passed? Because it is illegal in some states for any
sodomy
other than
Yeah, it is. Do you know sodomy also includes
oral?
Yeah, isn't that something?
That's
something.
Yeah. You're right. What lawman was like? You know what I'm against?
That's right.
The greatest thing ever.
Whoa. I kind of like it there, bud.
It feels real good.
Yeah. Hello.
Nope. It's outlawed.
Outlawed.
What else you got?
Pat needs a new front tooth. He's looking for a donor. Pat told his eagle collars in the nest Oh, no, Tom told us the dog collar in the nest.
Oh, yeah, the eagle story. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Base of the
What was
eagle's
that?
nest.
Is that number five?
Eagles will occasionally pick up small dogs or little kitties and take them up to their nest and have lunch.
And Tom's brothers this time of year are very happy and thankful that they send him Omaha steaks.
I
precluding him from
send
visiting them.
Omaha steaks, which does preclude me from going to see them. Very good. And then tomorrow we'll squeeze in our little tribute to eating eagles, which we talked about at some length.
Got to get their legs apart.
And we talked about my experience at the old folks' home, where it was very unpleasant. But I'll repeat that for you tomorrow. How about that?
Oh, good.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel.